Hey y'all. Hello. I'm back. Sorry about that. My friend came over. It was late, and she usually doesn't come over here late. And she looked upset. She was a little bit, but she's okay. And S.C. Johnson, Lauren, I sent you a. You check your DMs, ma'am. Hey, Elena. Sorry about that, y'all. Really. Lauren, Shamar. Hey, how you doing? What is going on my screen? I can't wait to get my glasses. She's the one that's got my glasses too, and she forgot to bring them. um, hey Stacy. Now my nose is running, my eyes are running. Jane White, welcome back. Just saying, hey, how you doing? Cherie, good to see you again so soon. I had been working on some of KJ's live stream from a while back. It was from last week, I believe. The 10th? No, what day? I don't know what day. A couple days ago. But I don't know. I've got to get them all. I need to get them all in one place together. It just takes so long to upload or download, whatever you call it. And I can do it the way I've got them, but you know, it's more like me to do it the way I've got them because hot mess, not organized at all. I'm starving. I haven't eaten supper yet. It's midnight. I haven't eaten supper yet. Oh! Have y'all had the crunchy green beans from the frozen food section? It's I think they're called crispy or crunchy green beans. They taste like French fries. They're so good. If you move, you lose all signal. So you're saying you're not taking a link? Is that what you're saying, ma'am? Oh, I tried. I need you to tell me what did did I just read? Who was that Sojo person? I had some screenshots in my DMs. They were very interesting. Katie referred to herself as a queen. I think it was funny. Waiting for. Oh, if y'all are in on live chat, get on live chat. There are timestamps in the comments on some of them. What are they? Who is Sojo? I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna be like, oh, duh. Hey, Adam. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yes, she said they refer to me as Queen. I think I'd rather see that in the video. I'm super interested in what in the hell it was because I don't know. I don't have a clue. Let me switch my screens. I did it backwards. All jacked up. Got it all jacked up. How am I gonna do this? Like this? Like that. Man. Okay. I gotta get some kind of same size screens at some point. I can't just what? Okay, I can't just have all willy wonky to a 50 inch, a 42 inch, a 35 inch, and a 15 inch or something. It's a mess. My word. What is this crap? Okay, so we're back. Who haven't I spoke to? CC Rex, hey. Jane White, good to see you. I'm glad you joined us again. There are timestamps. So where did they go? Share window. I think is all I'm going to share. Sorry, I muted my camera and Sojo Files, Katie's newest victim. That's who she's talking to. I'm gonna get comfortable here, take my eyelashes off because it might hinder my vision a little bit. I don't have my glasses. My lashes are growing back though, y'all. So I've learned how to put them on without getting glue all over them and ripping them off. Baby steps. I'm growth. The growth. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they're growing back. They'll never look as good as the fake ones, though. Let's see here. Katie got some stuff from Sojo and is saying Sojo called her the queen. Sojo says, "Who is? But like, who is Sojo? Is she a? Is it a person, reality TV, or is she a cut? Sorry, is she a YouTuber? I mean, and while we're talking about it, let's watch. Let's look. I hope this is right. Okay. Let me get full screen. Okay, y'all aren't gonna be able to see that like that. How can I do it? Hmm. Full screen. I'm gonna make it truly full screen. I don't know how I'll get it the other way. Anyway, now I can't see my chat. I didn't think this through. I didn't think this through. Oopsie. Okay. Um. Let's see. I can make it big enough that I can see it though. Okay. Now the Sojo Files podcast. Oh, she has a podcast. Okay, I can't do this full screen either because here's why. Because my eyes are too bad to see what um y'all are saying in the chat. It doesn't take a lot of glue to glue them on. No, it doesn't. I've learned. I'm getting better at it, y'all. Okay. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, that's gonna take it off that screen. Can't do that. Okay. Um, I didn't think this through. Maybe if okay, hold on a second. I got it. I got it. I'm trying to do it ass backwards. It don't matter what screen. Um, the heck? I don't know where I just went. I don't know where my tabs are. Sorry, y'all. Okay, now where's I'm trying to find my tab. And I don't know where it's at. Okay, I found one. Hey, Elena. I'm sorry if I have not. Okay, I'll just read it because y'all can't necessarily see it anyway because This is writing. I know I'm aware y'all don't want me reading to you probably. Let me see if I can find that tab. Damn tab. I don't know where my little oh, I don't know. I think I lost a whole um StreamYards tab. I don't know where. I just lost another one. Oh my god. There it is. They're down there in that monitor. There's so many monitors. Wow. Oh, there. Yeah. Oh, I found them all. Okay. Makes me feel better. Um, what is that? Um, Instagram. I don't know where my. Oh, that's in Microsoft Edge. I believe. I do believe. Yeah, there it is. I found it. Oh, y'all. Okay. Um, StreamYards. And God, if I could find my mouse. Here we go. I ain't changed, y'all. I'm still squirrely. Okay, so the Solo Files project says, please don't associate with Katie Joy Paulson, aka Without a Crystal Ball. Everyone she has worked with, when crap hits the fan, she will throw you under the bus in a heartbeat. She is not a kind person and is only reports on things for the money she can get out of it. The people who do work with her, she only works with to get things out of them and then turns on them after she had drug their reputation to the ground. I've watched this so many times over the years. I'm telling you what to do by no means no. But I'm warning you, she has done this many times and everyone has been burned by her. Who's she talking to, Lauren? Who's this person saying thank you? And I need to find my live streaming so I can wait for. Just sent the info she got from Sojo on Insta. And Katie said Sojo calls her the queen and calls her the princess. Sojo says differently. So, who's Sojo talking to in these screenshots? Because all I see is a picture. I don't see anything else. This is exciting. You always got the best um DMs, girl. Hey, Mama Bear. Somebody's speaking the truth about Katie Joy, and we're reading about it. Cano, we were just talking about how we hadn't seen you lately. I haven't seen anybody lately. I've not been here, but I missed you, especially. If you want to come up, I'll send you a link. Or are you at work? I'm not telling her what to do, and what you will read was my message to her. Oh, that was you speaking the truth. Okay. Oh, is it okay if you don't want me to shit? I won't share these then. I didn't know it was a DM. I just been busy with work and moving my roommate in. I have to work now. Is your roommate a man friend? I'm just curious. I was about to share some DMs, y'all. Oopsie. You're on it, you know. Hey, Lisa. Long time no see. I've been gone a long time. I feel like I was about to share some private DMs. I don't think I was supposed to. Were they DMs or are they on a Instagram? I'm so confused. I'm sorry. Gosh, I was muted again. This daggone camera. Um, Lauren, I'm sorry. I don't know how much you heard. I don't. I thought. Did you want me to show those or not? Because I won't read her response. All right. You ain't got to tell me twice. I just got to find it. Okay. Thank you so much for reaching out. I talked to Katie during trial, as I did many others. And I provided my FOLA. What is that? Which I did the same for several other reporters, content creators, etc., for the sake of factual reporting. Um, I also am not someone who covers the Duggars. I mean, I am right now, but I'm not about to be done with Duggar coverage. But I'm about to be done with Duggar coverage, God willing. I appreciate you looking out. Have a great day. Yeah, she knew. She didn't like her. Hold up. Y'all got to find my stream again. No matter how many monitors I got, y'all, I can't get it together. Yes, go ahead. Oh, yeah. Is the next one still her? Rakin's dropping bombs. Wait, have you got some bombs? Is there some more? Is there something else? Shaky Boomer. I mean, I done heard about the one bomb, and I want to go shake her hand, but she won't speak to me. Um, let's listen if I can find that screen again. I need a producer, something awful. Okay. Um, something. Just Duggar's intake information from December 9th. When he was booked, he was um something as a sex offender with no mental illness. They also said he was not on suicide watch. Josh listed his next of kin as Anna and claims he's self-employed as a used car salesman. I don't know who this person is. What was Princess trying to clarify? You never said he was suicidal or that or that he had been diagnosed with mental illness. Obviously, he had something wrong with him if he can't stop himself from looking for that. And Christy said, Fly girl, she calls me the queen. So I said, then you can be princess. Okay. Next of kin is your spouse once you get married. Christy said, I'm just reporting. I have to catch up on the Sojo Files podcast. I love listening to her. She's fantastic. I think that was a dig. I could be wrong. Krusty says the Princess of Duggar reporting that at the Sojo Files podcast just sent me Josh Duggar's intake information from December 9th. When he was booked, he was listed as a sex offender with no mental illness. They said he was not on suicide watch. She couldn't say any of the words in that sentence on her channel. Josh listed next again as Anna, blah, blah. Okay, and then somebody. What was the princess trying to clarify? You never said he was. Okay, we read that part. Oh, I've read all that. That was good to me, though. Anywho. Sorry, y'all. Um, so who is this Sojo Files person, and why hasn't she been here and talked smack? Princess. Okay. Shaky, who gave it to her? Conspiracy read it on her stream. I think it was from Friday. She didn't say any names. She just talked about It's the hypocrisy for me. It's the hypocrisy for me. Is what she kept saying. Does anyone have that tweet? I could let T Spiritually read it to us. Well, I mean, why not? Where did I hear her read it though? I just ate a talkie and my mouth's burning up. I don't know why I do that to myself. I really don't. My nose is running. If I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. Hold on. I love her.
Someone else would do it. Yeah, very well written. Very well written. I don't think that Reagan should pay forever. You need to take a step back and chill the fuck out and ask yourself why.
Hold on, and I'm gonna play it for y'all. I've got to find it.
Zero cents. It's the hypocrisy for me. In summation down at the bottom here, I got find that. Listen, guy.
Where'd it go? Okay, she's speaking. Do y'all want to hear it?
Person for
I don't
being
think so
poor
much.
using government
Because I'm
assistance, then you.
because it was amazing. It was an amazing day on YouTube or Twitter that this
Let me
happened.
read the tweet because this is awesome.
Where's my mouse? Okay, hold up.
It's the
Pause.
hypocrisy for me.
Pause. Let me remove this. Stop that. Share. And we're gonna watch a little bit of T-Spiracy stream. I think that's screen 2. Yep. Share audio. Share. Share on screen. And let me put her on. Again, Mike again. I keep muting myself. She didn't say my name, so I have no clue who she's talking about. Katie's trying to make out like Soja's her next time Duggar. Oh god, Katie is eventually going to it just happened when today. She's eventually going to meet her match. Hey, Crazy Tia. She has went off a few times now. I wish I could see her tweets too. But apparently she's not accepting anybody and she's not a fan of me because of I don't even think it's fair why she's not a fan of me. She used to be. She used to come to my streams and out. Until somebody talked about me bad to her. Probably told her lies. I don't know. I don't know who did it. You're walking and listening. Okay, let's listen. I just played this part. I don't think that y'all go watch T Spiritual video because the whole video is good and not just this part. I love it. Let's listen.
He says Reagan. Okay. Now, that writing is mad little. Hold on. Let me bring up this. Okay. Here's what it says, you guys. I've sat on my hands for a long fucking time, which is not typical for me, but I have some shit to say now. Number 1, if you're going to talk shit about another person for being poor and using government assistance, then you better make sure you are not on government assistance as well. It's the hypocrisy for me. Number 2, if you want to make fun of someone's looks and call them a cow and call them fat or make fun of them for liking hamburgers or any other type of food, you better make sure you look like Giselle and Chris Hemsworth. It's the hypocrisy for me. If you want to make fun of the way someone talks,
I just paused to say, let's see if we can figure out who she's talking about. We don't need people guessing out loud. I'm not going to guess out loud, but let's just listen.
And poke fun of someone's mispronunciation, then you better fun of the way someone talks and poke fun of someone's mispronunciation, then you better make sure you know how to pronounce words. For example, subscribers. It's not pronounced subscribers. It's the hypocrisy for me. Number 4, if you want to preach about how much you hate drama, then turn around and make 19 billion streams about drama. What does that say about you? Is a hypocrisy for me. Number 5, if you want to act like you are God's gift to YouTube terms of service, you better make sure every stream or video you have is not a giant fucking terms of service violation. Is the hypocrisy for me. Number 6, if you want to pretend that someone else is dangerous, which I don't condone any of that shit, and I think it's disgusting behavior, then you better make sure you haven't had multiple protection orders granted against you. It's the hypocrisy for me. Number 7, if you feel as though your life is in danger, then report threats to authorities and keep yourself protected until it's resolved. I do not understand and will never understand why people yap about it. I don't understand and will never understand why people think taunting and antagonizing the perpetrator would help their case and keep their family safe. If you are so damn compelled to talk about it, then make your statement or address your concerns and leave it at that until it's concluded.
Be about
Are
it.
people genuinely scared for their life if they continue to engage in so much drama? Do people not have integrity for their own alleged investigation? It's the hypocrisy for me. Number 8, if your name is constantly brought up in drama with someone, then maybe you need to take a step back and chill the fuck out and ask yourself why. Bitching
Hell
about
yeah.
drama while consistently adding to the drama makes zero sense. It's the hypocrisy for me. In summation, down at the bottom here, it says, listen, just because a person royally fucks up, it doesn't mean that all of your abominable past behavior is absolved. He who is born a fool is never cured.
Amen.
Understand that sometimes you don't need to hear their excuses or what they have to say because their actions already spoke the truth. You are being presented with a choice. Evolve or remain. If you choose to remain unchanged, you will be presented with the same challenges and the same routine and the same storms and the same situations until you learn from them, until you love yourself long enough to say no more, until you choose change. If you
Shaggy, I was about to tell you 102 hours ago was like, that was like 5 days. But I have, wait, what? I have hours. So I was not watching it live. There's no way this happened a half hour ago. It's on T-Spiracy. I will put the link in the chat for this video.
you choose to evolve, you will connect with the strength within you. You will explore the lies outside your comfort zone. You have everything you need. Choose to evolve, do better. Yep. Okay. But where does it say Roadhog's name? It doesn't, but that's really well written. I like that. I agree with it. And I firmly believe that you will keep having the same lesson until you learn from it, right? You don't evolve as a human. You don't move on to the next plane of existence, whatever that may be, until you learn your lesson. Some people just don't learn their lesson. So I have to agree with you on that, Rican. But this is pretty cool. Good. I'm glad that the cat's off the bag, man, because it's been really hard for me to keep my mouth shut on these multiple, as Ray can put it, multiple protection orders. In case you guys didn't know, Big Homie's a bully, and it's on record.
Okay.
I ain't even the one who brought it up.
I love her. I love Rakin, but I love AZ for sure. Oh, there should be a new blocked by. Let's start a new club, y'all. I thought I was following Reagan, apparently I wasn't, so I asked to be accepted. So hopefully I will be able to see her post. Shaky member, can you share what she's supposed to post? What I do know, I don't know if it's still accurate, but after all the drama, she quit even looking at her requests because trolls. But sometimes her tweets will be on Reddit. That's good to know. She should have her own Reddit page. She really should. Were the new bombs about the. I'm just saying. I thought it was Fallen Rankin, apparently wasn't it, or that. I'm crazy. Tia. Go from the bottom to the top. Wait, hold up. I gotta pull this to my screen because I'm blind, and my girl didn't bring my glasses to me. She brought complaints about a man. No glasses. She left them at home. I mean, anyway, we can all complain about a man, right? Now we're done here, or shall I keep going? I feel like I'm just warming up. Don't spoil my fun. Crazy lady. I agree. Wait, there's my mouse. Oh, he bought you too. Tough and triggered. Oh, I like that. They said he was having a he was triggered that he got talked about by her. First and foremost, my apologies for the long thread, which I try to avoid, and the reason I throw what I have to say on a single page. However, apparently my letters aren't up to the Mr. standards, so I'll conform to his wishes and deepest desires. Reagan said to him, my DMs are open and you're not blocked, so you could have easily come to me with your questions or concerns. Did you do that? No, you did not. Yet you believe you have the right to demand I come to you. That's not how this works. I'm assuming this what she was gonna say. I see the next part of the thread. My name's open. That's not how this effing works, and you're not my daddy. Whoa, you go, Reagan. Understand this, Mr. Hogg. The clips, YouTube videos, and discussions I've seen about your parenting originate from streams you and Mrs. Hogg put on a very public platform. Your streams, your voice, your behavior, the only people you should be upset with is yourselves, period. I love Reagan. Speaking of which, is Mrs. Hogg genuinely apologetic for what she did if she was in the background of your stream this morning while you were putting bounties on people? I assume she denounces the abhorrent behavior. Um, Correct, but I digress. As you are aware, not everyone has a YouTube channel. If someone prefers IG or Twitter, then who fucking cares? You certainly have no authority to govern where the fuck someone decides to speak or what platform they use. It's not that difficult to understand. Get the hell over it. Lastly, in regard to your demands, I will answer your questions as soon as you sincerely apologize to other creators, their subscribers, as well as a multitude. I love her. Um, God, where's the rest of that one? Okay, and then lastly, in regards to your demands, blah, 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 as a multitude of Twitter users for attacking them because of they have opinions. I will answer your questions as soon as you sincerely apologize for putting a bounty on the other creators' users' personal information. I understand both of those shouldn't be burdening or laborious for you, so I look forward to your apologies. Until then, you don't get to demand shit from me. Now hop off my dick, or you will need to check under my skirt first. Or did you need to check under my skirt first? Have a blessed fucking day. I love it. Oh, wow. Shin said, I have never felt at any time that your son has been abused or in danger. What is this? This is something different. That's a different screenshot. Um, yeah, that's the old screenshot. Y'all, I'm back in love with Raken. I am. I can't help it. And she did that even though she's friends with people who are um friends with him. I love it. I love it. It's wonderful. Unlock Raken. Share those gems with the world. Love her. She said, "Do you want to check under my skirt first?" It was amazing, wasn't it, TT? Oh my goodness! What I thought I heard just wasn't it. I mean, I heard so much more just now. The creditable threats against them is real. They had talked about tap phones, etc. It's law. Who are you talking about? Oh wait, I gotta back up. My nose is running. Reagan dropped the receipts. I thought it was following. Yeah, she's blocked. Shaggy Boomer was the new bombs about. Sometimes Reagan's tweets have been read. I believe it as well. I love it, and they ain't gonna say a whole lot because she can bring the receipts, and they know it. It's credible Thursday. I heard that he admitted all that. He admitted a whole bunch of stuff after this. I don't know if it's true. The credible threats against them is. Who said that? It's Shaky Boomer. Like threats. Exactly. I mean, it's. I don't know what to say. That gave me chill bumps because all I want, I try not to talk about them, but geez, could they quit talking about people? And if something happens somewhere else in the community, they're like, "What's Red gonna do?" Or "What's AZ gonna say?" And leave people the hell alone. What about that? And be decent humans. What about that? Yeah, she needs to come public. She needs to unlock that. I think all the hate and the whatever people have for her. I think that's gone. um, if I share them, you won't be able to see them anyway because of my screen. But Mama Bear um wants to see those. If y'all can, if someone knows her, can y'all share them? I might can share them, Mama Bear. If you hop in my DMs, and I might can show them to you. But I need you to hop in your DMs with, like, if your name's Luke Boduke, whatever. In my DM, I need you to say Mama Bear of One, so I know who I'm sending it to. Did they argue back with her? I mean, apparently, since she said they've got a list of demands or something, or whatever she said. The only threats I've heard them say was made against them were that Yaya told them that Real was threatening them, and I don't believe that. As far as I could throw Real, like literally pick him up and throw him, I don't believe it. Do I agree with what he said? Nope. Do I agree with what they say? Nope. But I don't believe he said he was going to have him. He had a hit out on him. I don't believe that at all. And if they did, then what is she doing? Not going straight to law enforcement because she's supposed to be law enforcement, right? I'm just saying. I'm so glad you're here, TT. The hog said there was an active case. Not true. They don't do. They tell a lot of non-truths, in my opinion. Like, we're gonna go tell the lawyer. Blah 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 blah. Hey, Teresa Gravano. They had held it over Real's head. Yep. Oh wow. And bragging about their spies, Jane White. How about that? About Mrs. Hogg saying, I heard her that night say, if they only knew we had a mole, we had a mole. I wish she was not locked. She'd be the goat of Twitter right now. Does anybody agree? I agree with you. Just saying. They blocked her. I can't imagine that they would block. They blocked me from their channel before I ever said anything about against them. Okay, if your name's the same, I got you, girl. On Twitter, so. Ma was arguing back with her, and I was cringing. Did she say, "Leave my subscribers alone"? Leave my subscribers alone. Stop using this for What'd she say? Stop using this for context. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not true. Yo-Yo either lied or about a lie. Which lie? I'm not going to get on that one. I hadn't put a dog in that fight yet. I'm not going to. But I don't think she bought anything. Just me, hey. Ellie dismissed the claims the same day. Ellie dismissed the claims. Oh, law enforcement dismissed the claims the same day. Who called law enforcement though, really? Just saying, Ma was arguing for attempting to argue back with Reagan's twice. Nobody told her, right? She didn't know. Yet no one sees the cops. Come on now. Make it make sense. There you go, TT. Who needs spies for public chats? People who send their spies in, these spies are in, I guess, apparent private conversations with one creator and then going and making up what he said to other creators. I don't know. Or all the things Ray can put out public record. She didn't say anybody's name, Mama Bear. I don't know. Did she say anything that would be not public record? If you know what to look for, I think everything she said would be public record, except for the public assistance thing, and that may have been an assumption. I don't know that anyone can find that out. However, I hope she unlocks too. I mean, why would they assume that she was talking about them? I mean, really. It's so funny to listen to AZ do the stream because when she laugh when like she gets tickled, it's so funny to hear her laugh. Reagan put all that out and they've been lying all this time. They have made their Twitter account private. Well, I heard they said they weren't going to stream live anymore for a while, but I think he was streaming when I got here tonight. Big question why bring it up if you're not able to share what the tweets say. Somebody just shared them with me. They tell tall stories, guys. They sure do. Let's see. How many moderators do I have here? I got a couple. Have I got an. Nope. SC, come up. Oh yeah, you can still watch it. You just can't comment if they block you from their channel, which I would never go there and comment anyway. I'm not that person. That's why we're different, as AZ says. That's why we're different. I'm not going to go to someone's stream that doesn't like me and hop on panel and make a mockery. Um, which not to say that they do, but it the shoe fits. I don't know, because inquiring minds want to know. It's cool to talk about it, but she is locked. I can verbally share, just not share via text screen. That you're absolutely, you're right. You are right. I have a feeling it'll be all over Twitter by morning, y'all. I'm not gonna share, but I'm just saying. You can still watch. You can't block someone from being in your chat, watching, or being in your video, watching your chat, whatever. But they just can't. And if you drop a link publicly in your chat and someone's blocked, they can still take the link and come on. Y'all have seen that firsthand happen to me several times. It's good to see you, Amber Chick. The paperwork calls. What paperwork calls somebody a YouTuber? Oh, this is juicy. Look, can I just say, this man has shamed people. No, I know that I don't even have to say what if. I know that there are people in his chat that have are on government assistance. There's no way there's not as many subscribers as he's got. And he will talk junk about other creators who he assumes is in government housing, government assistance. He said, I lived in a trailer. Like, no, I don't, but what's wrong with a trailer? I mean, what's wrong with that? Really? I've lived in a trailer before. What does that mean? Does it mean something? Um, so they talk down about people. Wow. Just wow. That was the best thing I've read in a minute. What I read tonight. That she worked for the CIA. So much. KJ's boring. This is so much better. I agree. She found, look, she, that's what I've always known she needed, someone a little bit worse than her, a little bit shittier person than her. Finally, YouTube found it. I wouldn't want to assume who she is talking about, though. I can't be the only one on that. They're saying she dropped names, Mama Bear. Being on assistant isn't something to be ashamed of. He's an asshat. Anyone would accept whatever assistance offered to them if they're in that position. Absolutely. And unless they're working and lying and um, stealing the assistance and don't really deserve it, then that's what it's there for. Okay, I've used it as a young mom. Me and my husband were poor, and we got health care through the state. Well, me and my husband didn't, but my children did, because if he'd have bought health care for our kids with his paycheck when I was at home, it would have cost like over half of his paycheck. So we could have been on welfare, but had our own in, insurance for our kids, or we could get the insurance and pay our own bills. We made a choice. And they have a 2-day Twitter fight. See, I'm blocked from all of these people. Daggone it. She did not drop names. Okay. Well, if they've had a Twitter fight, then it's pretty probably safe to say we know who she was talking about. I'm so glad I came back tonight after my interruption. What? He was asking for information on Bobby the cat for a $50 Amazon card. So he is where is she at? Let me see. Where's the Gravano in here? The baby Gravano. Is this dude related to you? Is he like a mobster? Teresa, the baby Gravano. Is Roadhog your distant uncle? He thinks he's a hitman. Have they responded to this latest part? Anyone know? It's obvious, but you need to see so many threads. I'm going to go to Twitter and look while I lay in bed tonight and ponder this news. I haven't seen Bobby's last video. Oh, we could watch that real quick. That could be the last thing. That's how we go out because um Bobby told me he wouldn't strike me for playing his videos. Let's see. Bobby the cat recaps with Bobby. You know, find it. Oh, it did recipes. I didn't say recipes. Never did I say recipes on Twitter or YouTube. Steve's going nuts because it's not about him. He wants his FBI papers to read the room. Right? Oh my God. Thank you. Well, I mean, that was a bigger platform. But oopsie. Okay, is this it? Wait, it's only a minute? A proper response? Is that the one that Bobby did? Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's share. Let's delete this one. Stop screen. Share screen. Use that one. And audio and share. And let's put it on full screen because we don't need to see me. No, I don't like that. Let's do it this way. Hey, Johnson.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Man, I'm crazy.
I know.
I couldn't get on my phone, so I had to get on another thing. Now I'm trying to put my earplugs in.
What do you mean send the real link, Crystal? The real link to what? I don't know what you mean. Hey, Cherie.
Why can't I see the chat?
Oh, Real wants the link.
You want me to go out and let him in?
No. I'm gonna hold up.
Okay. I'm just trying to look at. Chat.
Yeah, let's listen. It's amazing. Let's listen.
Wilbur was what the farmers call spring pig, which means he was born in springtime. By the time he was 6 weeks old, he'd grown so that you'd never have known he started life as a runt.
What's the matter with Fern?
Fern is learning one of the hard facts of farm life.
Oh, Wilford.
The next day was the saddest one Fern and Wilbur had ever known. For the young pig was taken from his home under the apple tree and sold down the road to Fern's uncle, Homer Zipper.
I love it. That was great. I didn't know that they had beef. Oopsie. I didn't know that. Okay. Hold up. What the hell's going on?
Crap.
That was a good. No, damn it. That was a good one too. That video was a good one too. Except the parts of it were good. That was good. I didn't know they had beef. So tell me about the beef. I need some backstory. Do you know? I've been gone. The pig is being taken out to slaughter. It was subtle. It wasn't that subtle. It really was. If Real's coming, he better come quick because it's 12:30. Decent road cut down the road and Bobby flipped him off. Yes. I gotta go night night soon. Real. Is he in the chat?
I
Just
don't
chat. Thank
know.
you.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to use my phone, but I had to use this iPad, and it's really weird when you use this. Like I don't think I can mod that. Let me see. That's weird. What the heck?
What's going on?
Me? You talking to
Yeah.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Not much.
Is just chat still here, or did you mean just saying?
Are you talking to me?
No. He can't stand when stuff isn't about him. He keeps harassing Amy Duggar that she doesn't care about him. And whining Katie's viewers don't know. Okay, I know what's going on.
This is crazy. Well, you know what's really weird? I'm trying to listen to you in real at the same time. He was live on IG, and T was on there.
Well, if he's live on IG, why is he trying to get a link here?
Right, but I think he must have got off because I'm trying to use two things at once here. So T went on there and somebody came over there and spilled, or maybe it was me that Rakin put something out. And then they're all like getting ready to come over here because a bomb's been dropped or something.
Over here?
Yeah, maybe they're coming over here. I don't know. Real was just on an IG live with T while you were on. I was trying to look at both of them, and then she was going to go see what Rakin said. And poor Real so confused. It's so fast on IG when you get more people and try to read comments and doing all that. So I don't know. He probably got off. It's just crazy.
If I can address that, did you see it? What was said about the kid?
You know how mad I am about that.
Huh?
I'm pretty mad about that. Yeah. I think it's disgusting. I think it's disgusting that I've been mad about that ever since I seen it. It made me sick. It's disgusting that nobody on YouTube is really realizing what these people are going through in that house. It's just not good. Not good. You know, I mean, it's awful.
Okay, what was the reply to that video? Just saying the reply to Bobby's video was pretty gross, not subtle at all. What was it, Mermaid? Hey, Mermaid. Hey, Crystal.
I'm still trying to get on this other thing. Well,
Does anybody see that? Like, what was what was the reply?
from
I'm not
what?
playing it, but
Wait, what do you want to know? What the reply from what?
apparently the hogs replied.
What about that video? Oh, she's sorry. She really shouldn't have let him on
No,
there.
about the Bobby, but the cat video.
Oh, well, he put that on Twitter about that cat that was being ran over, getting a drill in its head, killing this cat.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, go on Twitter. That's how he replied to Bobby.
Gross.
Yeah, it's
I'm
on
not gonna play
Twitter.
that because he'll strike it.
Right.
But what is the name of the account that you told me about earlier? It's got 2 videos.
Okay, if you go to Omega,
I'm gonna take it. I gotta step away for just a second. But you tell it. Tell about the video.
Okay.
Did you tell them about where the video was? Where did she go? Essie, you can come back up. Hi, Kareem.
Little red, hoo-hoo, little red, hoo-hoo, little red, little red, little red. Hoo-hoo.
How you doing?
I'm in a lot of pain.
What in the world?
And I can't walk.
Lord of mercy. What happened?
I was having the gout attack.
You did what?
Having the gout attack.
Gout?
Yes.
All right.
Been drinking heavily?
All right, I got it this time. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I thought your thing was supposed to be pink. SC Johnson is brown.
What? Yeah, well, my phone is a different account, but I use the same name, so it's not Sock. I still use SC Johnson on both of these, but they're 2 different accounts. I'm in brown on this one, and the other one I'm in like red. So I'm on my phone talking to you guys, but I'm watching on my iPad, so I can mod. You know?
Hell yeah. What have you been drinking heavily? Do we need to get you a rehab, Lefty? I mean,
I think people don't believe, but weather sometimes affects your gout.
No, it does. My daddy used to have it, and it was only partially for his drinking.
I don't drink. I don't drink at all. But the weather has been so low, and that like it swells up like the whole half of my foot swollen. I can't even put it in my shoe.
Man, my daddy used to say it hurt to touch it.
Yeah, sometimes
he'd get it in his hand.
When it get that bad, I go to the hospital.
He would not go to the hospital for it.
You can't go to. Well, you can't go to the hospital now because of the. But before, like I could let it get to a certain point, but then I have to go. Like Suno gout is different from regular gout. I'm just having a gout attack, so while I'm in a lot of pain, it's not as bad as a Suno gout attack because a Suno gout attack can attack any joint. So
that's like fake gout, right?
Huh?
A pseudo means like gout like, so it's not even real. So how's it worse?
Well, the pain is worse.
Damn.
It feels like your arm is literally broken. Like the joint, like the swelling is enormous. It gets really, 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 really red. Like, and I'm black, so.
Oh my gosh, he's black.
I know you're not.
Black.
Shut up. Get out.
So like, but think about it. Think about
Get out and come back in.
think about looking at my picture and then looking at my skin and seeing that it's like bloodshot red. Like you could it's almost like you could see like it's like you could see my blood inside of my skin, but it's not. I'm not bleeding. Does that make any sense, S.C. Johnson?
What about your skin color? About your
No,
red blood? What?
no. The the difference between the Suno God attack and the God attack is that like my foot is swollen right now. Half of my foot is swollen. I can't really step on it.
Oh.
But I can deal with that, right?
Mhm.
What I was telling Red is that a Suno God attack is much worse because it attacks your joints and it doesn't care what joint it is. So it can be attacking your joint in your leg and it can be attacking your joint in your elbow at the same time. But the pain is excruciating. Like it brings tears to your eyes. And you can see the redness, like it swells, inflammation, but you can see the redness. So what I was saying is, imagine me, I'm dark, but you still see like red, like it's like you're looking at the blood inside of my skin, but it's not. I'm not bleeding. You understand what I'm
That
saying?
sounds like cellulitis.
I don't know what that is.
It's
but-
kind of this. I think
Did
it
you
is
get
kind of alike.
diagnosed for it, Red or Real?
Huh?
Did you get diagnosed for this yet?
Yeah.
And they told you it was what?
Well, pseudo
Gout.
No,
Gout.
I'm not. I'm not having.
I was first going to say gout. It
I'm
could
not
be
having
gout,
the pseudo gout attack right
cellulitis.
Just to be clear,
Yeah.
I'm not having a Suno gout attack right now.
He's got the real gout.
I'm having a regular gout attack where my pinky toe is swollen beyond measure.
Your pinky toe.
Yep. My mom gets that all the time. She takes gout pills. She takes Uroric.
I didn't think they made gout pills.
Yeah,
My
my mom
daddy-
takes them every day. She sure
My
does.
daddy never got anything like that.
Uroric. It starts with U. I can't say it. Uroric or something like that. She takes it every day. Yeah, my mom gets gout all the time. And you can get that in your hands too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
They
they
swell
say when
up
it
and they
happens
get
in your
real
hands,
red.
it's a Suno gout attack.
Yep. Yeah.
It's painful.
True story. I know. My mom does that all the time. You be careful with that. It's very painful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very painful.
She just told you it was painful.
No, I know. My mom would cry. It gets really bad. It's very painful. I know what he means. That's too bad.
Like I'll tell you,
So-
like I normally don't sleep during the day, but today I forced myself to go to the laundromat, and when I got back at like 2:00, I laid down and I was done till like 7.
Yeah.
Dang.
You know.
Yeah.
So what's new? I heard some information was released tonight.
Did you not hear it?
Did you know I was on your live? I was on your live and trying to mod her channel too at the same time. And when you and T were just
Oh
on there,
hell.
yeah, and they dropped that about Rakin and everybody. I said they'll be over here. Everybody be over here. Yeah.
Yeah. So I came to get the scoop from you, Little Red.
Yes, you can. I'll read it to you right now, buddy. No, buddy.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know anything, so that's why I'm coming to you.
I gotta start at the bottom. I remember that. That's all I remember. Yeah, I want to hear this one more time. I think it's worthy of one more read. A good one more read.
For sure.
I'm just saying. I do. I really do. I don't know why I can't get this Windows to snap to the left, to snap to the right. You're supposed to be able to snap these screens.
No. They tell such tall stories, these people. It kills me.
Tall tales.
Yeah, it's all tall tales. Everything's made up. Like you're what were you? Oh, you said a bad word and T has track marks and he's doing something and nothing is ever true. Nothing's ever true, The lies are just lie after lie after lie.
All right.
God's
All
going
right.
to get them for that.
Here we go. Okay. So this is Rakin says Toughen Trigger 2.0. Now, are we done here or shall I keep going? I feel like I'm just warming up. Don't spoil my fun, Mr. and Mrs. And she showed the block by both of them. This is I'm effing Rakin. Do you know who she is? Real?
No, I don't know who she is. I know she had some situation with Charlotte. That's all
Yeah.
I know.
That's her. Okay, so
But I don't know who she is though. I don't know her channel or anything.
she's
like
a hatter on Twitter. That's how I met her before I ever had a channel. Okay, I'm Reagan. First and foremost, my apologies for the long thread, which I try to avoid, and the reason I throw what I have to say on a single page. However, apparently my letters, in quotations, aren't up to Roadhog standards, so I'll conform to his wishes and deepest desires. My DMs are open and you're not blocked, so you could have easily come to me with your questions or concerns. Did you do that? No, you did not. Yet you believe you have the right to demand I come to you. That's not how this fucking works. And you're not my daddy. Understand this, Mr. Hogg. The clips, YouTube videos, and discussions I've seen about your parenting originate from streams you and Mrs. Hogg put on a very public platform. Your streams, your voice, your behavior. The only people you should be upset with is yourselves, period. Speaking of which, is Mrs. genuinely apologetic for what she did if she was in the background of your stream this morning while you were putting bounties on people? I assume she denounces the abhorrent behavior, correct? But I digress. As you are aware, not everyone has a YouTube channel. If someone prefers IG or Twitter, then who fucking cares? You certainly have no authority to govern where the fuck someone decides to speak or what platform they use. It's not that difficult to understand. Get the hell over it. Lastly,
Red,
in
I'm gonna jump.
regards
Red,
to your demand, I will answer your questions as soon as you sincerely apologize to other creators, their subscribers, as well as a multitude of Twitter users for attacking them because they have opinions. I will answer your questions as soon as you sincerely apologize for putting a bounty out for other creators and Twitter users' personal information. I understand both of those shouldn't be burdening or laborious for you, so I look forward to your apologies. Until then, you don't get to demand shit from me. Now hop off my dick, or do you need to check under my skirt first?
let me Red, I'm gonna jump out of here on my phone and go in on my laptop. I just needed to get the link because I had to go.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm not be here long, but I didn't post those actual screenshots on my channel. I just read them to y'all. I think he left.
Yeah. No, he's still there, ain't he?
Oh
There's
no,
two of them.
wait.
There's two.
Oh, extra.
There's one.
Wait, is that a new one?
Yes,
I
a new
don't
one.
know.
Okay, let me kick that one.
Maybe we can get rid of that squawking thing.
Hello?
Yeah, it's because there was two of them in here.
Yeah.
Those
Alright,
were
let's
great,
go.
weren't they? Wasn't that great?
That was awesome.
I'm a fan of hers.
And that was from Rakin?
Yes, and she used to come into my streams back in the day, and I
remember.
would so what was it called? I do it when Tipster comes to. Yeah, it was like you get mush mouth. You don't know what to say.
She gets a lot of information, I'll tell you.
She doesn't even have a channel on YouTube, but she's a big somebody over there in the Hatter community.
I mean, it sounds like she's an investigator, like a private investigation firm or something.
She's in the legal field.
Something. It sounds like an investigator to me. Like
rewind 3 minutes, Shyla, and play it in 1.5 speed. You'll be able to. You won't miss a beat because I talk slow. He put a $50 bounty on Bobby the cat for if
And then he put one on the lady Ashley too. I'm gonna have her on my YouTube channel. I'm not my YouTube channel, my Instagram tomorrow.
We'll say allegedly.
Alleged, huh?
We'll say allegedly until.
Yeah, you gotta say allegedly. But there was this crazy video when he was just on IG. Who in the world was that lady that has got a spell on you?
I don't know. You know her?
No.
What's her name?
I thought that was Nat.
Wait, do we have to say? Why do we have to say allegedly?
Well, so I don't know.
He thinks she's in here.
I don't know.
You just confused me. All right, Jesus Christ.
But there's some lady put a spell on Real.
Oh yes, just chat said I fangirl so hard for I'm Rakin when she would come to my streams, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, Allison, is the lady's name.
Oh, was
Then-
that her name? Oh.
Yeah, I played the video.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
But what I was trying to tell people in the community is that it's great to put up the clip, but if you don't put up the clip and tag Team YouTube,
Mhm.
then they don't know what's going on, and that's how all of it get missed because we're sharing the information, but we're not sharing it correctly to the point that it can get to them. You know,
Mhm. All right.
you know.
These
But yeah,
people are crazy on here. They just, I don't know
Like-
how anybody could think it'd be all right for children to go home or hear their father talk that way to them. That is mental abuse.
And other people. All day.
You know, people on YouTube, I don't know, but when I hear somebody talking like that to a child, I can't. It just triggers me. It runs right through me, man. I
So
can't
wait, who
handle
is
it.
Alice? Who is Alice? Because tonight I was listening to one of his streams. I think it was recent, and he said, "You know what, Alice? F you." Like, I mean, he just went off on this chick named Alice.
well, Alice is just a subscriber, a Twitter person.
So is that
They
the
say she's
Alice
not-
he went off on?
That she said they said she's not even on.
She asked him a
YouTube.
question, and he lost his crap.
Yeah. Well, I think he feel like the situation is falling apart. So
He told her she gets it wrong everywhere or something.
I thought that lady that you had on your stream just now, Reels IG, I thought that was Nat. That's who I thought it looked like.
who?
Do you remember that girl that started all that commotion with the KJ thing and the Nat? Her name was NAT Nat. Do you
Yeah,
remember
Nat.
that? That's
Yeah.
who that reminded me of.
How do you know?
Wait.
Like she only showed herself like once, right?
No, I've seen her a couple times. She had, who put that up? Somebody put that up.
Well, I guess I'm confused that the only person that was on the live with me was T-Spiracy.
No, T-Spiracy was doing a live and came over to yours. And she played it, and you could see the girl's face, but it was real
you
dark.
talking about
Now
the lady
that
that was in the-
T-Spiracy did do a stream where she showed
Well,
Nat's
that's
video
what I'm
of Nat's.
That's what I'm confused because I thought Lil Red was talking about Alice, but you're talking about the Emily lady, the lady that did the spell.
Oh,
right?
that's right. Her name was Emily, the one that put a spell on you just now and was on IG. Yeah, her name was
What
Emily.
kind of spell did
That's
she
right.
put on him?
Lil Red, block that that look like it's written in another language. It's
I got it.
Oh, it's a bot.
yeah. So somebody in the community is buying bots and sending them to people's channels.
What did they do? What
Huh?
does it get your channel shut down or
You
something?
can get your channel shut down
Why?
Oh.
because it looks like that you bought invalid views, undetectable views.
Is that something that you got shut down for?
I didn't get hit for that. No,
Oh.
I got hit for that before, like 10 years ago.
That's crazy. Like
That's why when you see those, you got to erase them, and you'll see
Alice
them.
was the one who got Wolfie off Twitter. I don't know who. Oh, okay. Wait, you mean Black Wolf? What's his name? Do you mean the Wolfie? I don't know who that is.
All right, so SC Johnson, you're not talking about Alice, right?
No,
Was
I was
Alice the
talking
one
about
was
that.
stalking
You're-
Wolfie?
No, it's that Emily that put a spell on you. And right before you went live, T-Spiracy had a live on IG, and she started playing that, and she showed somebody's face, but it was dark. And this lady said she put a spell on you. That was Emily.
Yeah, I
And
don't
then
believe
she
in
came
that. I don't
over to
believe in
your
that spell
channel.
stuff.
What's that?
I don't believe in that spell stuff.
No, if you believe it, you could talk yourself into something crazy, but I don't believe in that either.
Plus, you need to have some of my hair or something like that. Come on.
No,
He said, "I believe in it," but bitch ain't got none of my hair.
You know how many nuts are on YouTube that says crazy things? Either they're a psychiatrist or a doctor.
I think
or
so,
a
Mandy.
police
Mandy,
officer,
Mandy,
or-
my girl. I
I
see
can't
you all
believe
over
that.
Twitter talking about, yeah, except what he did, Little Red, y'all.
Oh,
There's
Black
a link
Wolf?
to the chat if you'd like to come up, Mandy, for a second minute.
Yeah, no,
for a
it
listen.
wasn't Black Wolf. I don't think we're talking about Black Wolf. That Black Wolf, isn't Black Wolf Mandy the one that goes on Roadhog's channel? That was on
Yes,
his
but
channel?
He's never been ugly. I don't know. I like Black Wolf.
So Lil Red,
Sometimes
they've been telling me that this quote unquote investigation that was opened against me on the 20th was closed and cleared on the 20th.
I didn't tell you that. I haven't heard that. Someone in the chat said it was open and closed the same day.
So that means that they've been lying about that the whole time.
I mean, come on now.
That Emily has a channel.
Cyberspell.
Oh, really? She has her own channel? Well, maybe you ought to go pay her a visit. Huh.
Me?
And ask her how long she's going to have that spell on you.
Multi-state investigation and social media surveillance by investigators. Well, we're going to go talk to our lawyers and we're going to sue you. I've heard that 15 times since they started here. So, I'm just saying.
Okay, I see. She says, Alice is the one that got Wolf's Twitter taken down. See, I don't know who Alice is. I don't know.
I heard the only thing I know about Analysis is I heard him go off on Analysis tonight, but I don't know.
Well, it sounds like that he shouldn't be messing with Alice, so his Twitter's going to be gone.
Mm-hmm. Well, Alice is the one. If you read the stream, Alice is the one who got Wolf's Twitter taken down. So that Alice must be. I don't know who Alice is. I don't know who Emily is either. But just saying says Emily is scary.
I mean, Lil Red, she had boogers in her nose.
Boogies?
Boogies in her nose.
TC got them boogies.
Real ones.
Real boogies. That's crazy.
Mm.
Now, if you want to see some booger sugar, watch that video.
Oh, no, they don't have money. They don't have money. Somebody said, do the Hogs have that kind of money to be paying for lawyers?
You would think he would, the way he talks about people in government housing and trailers.
Well, look at him on links. He goes,
I don't know what links
I don't want to say
is.
that. He'll take it down. He'll take it down.
I think
he doesn't keep a job long.
I think the biggest thing that we need to learn with the Yaya, the Muzz, the Road Hogs, is we need to watch who we're allowing to be leaders in this community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you need to watch who your followers are following, because they're following and white knighting for people that are looking to destroy this community in tenfold. You know, they're taking money out of the community. They come here 6 months, get a bunch of money out of the community, and then say they're not part of the community. Well, your YouTube income says otherwise. Your donations say otherwise. You know, and I think that's something that the people in the community need to really, really look at and really, really understand, that people like Yaya ain't for the community. You know?
Yeah.
He's looking to destroy it. And when you have her mods are people that's been in this community for a long, long time, and it's like somebody needs to say, guys, this is your community too. You're modding for 50, 60 people here. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. Go off your gut. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaky Boomer said, too soon? I think Muzz was put in an impossible spot. I like her. I love Muzz. I don't know what's going on. I've been gone for like 5 days. I did not have a signal where I stayed the last few days. Oh, look, my friend's down here. Let me let her up. But I love Muzz, and I can't wait till she's back. I hope she's. So I know she's going through personal stuff.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything disrespectful about your friend.
Hello.
But you know I don't like your friend.
She was in because she's going through some shit right now.
She was in the group with them conspiring to get
conspiracy. Hey, Miss Mandy, how you doing?
You know, so that's all. That's all. That's enough for me, Lil Red. Yeah. That's enough for me, because now you're messing. You're going from the internet and you're going to my personal life. Now
what are you talking about?
Real life.
What are you talking about?
You don't know? Should I even say anything, S.C. Johnson? Or am I going to
about, well, what are you talking? I don't know exactly.
I'm talking about Yaya and Muzz in the group with Roadhog wife, and chronic space putting together the plan to get me arrested.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't heard that. And someone asked me about plans against you earlier, but I thought they were talking about what they were saying. You have plans of blah, blah, blah. You know?
No.
Thank you, Kayla Laced Up, for the $5 sending love to Little Red. Thank you for always keeping it real, girl. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Mandy. Come
That's
back.
kind of why I wanted to say now. I wanted to kind of talk to you behind the scenes about it because I don't want you to think I'm coming on here bashing your friend. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not like your friend, and I will probably wish something very bad on her right now.
Okay, well, let's not talk about it because I didn't
I'm
know about it.
I'm not going to.
I love you. Okay, hold up,
Christ,
Miss Mandy. Can we all?
That's why I wanted to just change the subject.
Yes, Miss Mandy's here.
Is that the right thing to do, SC Johnson?
Yeah, let's not talk about Mars. She's pretty loved in the community. I don't want to say that.
But dirt is dirt, and you got to recognize dirt. What AZ say, you got to own your nasty, and that was dirty, right?
Mandy's here, so hey, Mandy. Hey, Mandy.
Mandy's muted.
Is she muted? Mandy. I don't see that she's muted. Maybe she's muted. Are you muted, Mandy?
See, I didn't even threaten nobody, SC Johnson. What are these people talking about?
No, you didn't threaten nobody. I didn't say that.
The people in the chat saying I'm threatening people.
Oh, I'm in the bathroom. I didn't see.
Oh, T-Spiracy, rewind maybe 5 minutes and listen to the gloriousness.
Yeah, but they're trying to say you threatened somebody, but it was in a DM, right? Is that what they're saying?
She's saying right now, please, no threats. I didn't threaten anybody.
Who's saying that? I got to go in there. I'm in the bathroom.
Shaky boomers.
Come on, guys. Don't start nothing in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't want to start deleting bad things. Don't do it.
And that's the real reason. That's the reason why I said Lil Red talk to me behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's
I try to do it the right way and see what happens, right?
Yeah, just
Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't talk about Ladybug.
It. Just call Red and talk about it.
You were about Mars. Just stop. How do you know what I was about to say?
Hey! Look, don't do this, please. Don't do this.
But that's what she said. I'm just answering.
I know what she said, but I'm asking everyone not to do this because we're talking about stuff that I don't know about because I've not been around for 5 days, and I don't want to talk about it here yet.
Yeah, and people.
But I didn't
welcome.
I'm not going to sit here and let nobody say I threatened nobody. Mm-hmm. I didn't threaten a soul.
No, you didn't threaten anybody.
And I'm not going to sit here and let y'all say I did. Yeah. Right, SC Johnson? Who did I threaten?
Right. When people really don't.
And then y'all should tell that lady to stop saying that and stop telling me to shut up when she just sitting there. People are going to take that and run with it. They're going to take it and run with it. And that's not fair to me.
Right. Mandy's having audio issues.
Everybody want to just shut up because it come to me. Oh, let it fly. No, I'm not going to let that fly. Tell her stop saying that because that's not right.
Yeah,
y'all just sat up here with me when I said what I said. Am I right or wrong, SC Johnson?
Yeah, she said okay.
And then people get mad when I get amped up and pissed off. It's like, this is the stuff right here. This is the stuff right here. We look at the chat, they say what they want to say, and then it goes back against me.
Hello?
Yeah, it's
okay. Oh, let me hear.
Oh, finally, thank you. Sorry. I couldn't hear anything at first. It was like...
Oh, we couldn't hear you either.
How are you
doing?
The thing was me.
I'm doing good.
It's good to see you.
Real, you have some good news. At least everyone knows that it's a lie.
Yeah, that is some good news, and they're over here trying to ruin it for me. Jesus Christ.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Yeah, Raykin just posted it was like
let's not talk about that because I don't think Little Red wants us to
I think she's talking about something different.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's clear. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's done.
Well... I see you questioning people in comments and stuff, Mandy. I love you. What about what you did, Little Red? I love it.
Yeah. I think Twitter's out. This tough out there in those Twitter streets. But
these streets.
I don't know. I don't. A lot of people. Well, I think things have calmed down a lot now, a little bit. Just for a couple of days, so it hasn't been too bad. But You know how things go.
Stitching with the sisterly said the cutest part was the red hollered louder as if it was going to get you to talk. I tried.
Oh, they responded to Reagan's news, huh? Just saying, said.
No, she asked, I think.
Have the hogs responded to Reagan's news?
New bomb.
Oh,
New bomb. I don't know.
that'd be interesting.
I don't think they're. How can you respond? You can't respond to paperwork.
What do you think about that, Mandy? Do you follow? Do you know, like,
Yeah,
how amazing that is?
yeah, that was very good. I was really happy.
Julie
that
Andrews,
came
you got to
out.
back up and listen to the tweet I read earlier. I've read it twice now, and it's amazeballs.
Is it happy day?
Oh, happy day!
Yeah, about time someone puts them in their
You want to
place.
sing that real? I'm just teasing you.
We could do a triplet singing. I only saw the stuff Reagan said to Mrs. and Mrs. Butler.
I think
Yeah.
she responded to her first and then blocked her, right? No, she didn't respond. I think she might have tweeted it.
Oh, she wasn't one of those tweeting to like, "Ooh, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
F you" and then block you so you can't respond.
Yeah, she never. I think she just took a picture of it or something like that, and she responded in some kind of way.
She's tweeting screenshots from this chat, I think, saying incomprehensible things. What? She's tweeting screenshots from this chat.
She does. They do that.
From and my favorite thing is to hear is we've got it recorded on video. They've got it recorded like, oh my gosh. Okay.
You cannot listen. When you
if I ever get with a man and he's doing this kind of thing, slap me in the head, please.
You can't, when somebody keeps telling lie after lie after lie or making stories up about people, how can you believe them? You know?
And they don't care if
but they get
true
followers. These people follow
They
them.
don't care because the lie is not about them.
Yeah.
Yep.
The community doesn't care because the lie is not about them or their favorite content creator.
Mm-hmm.
That's the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Watch them get ish for saying that too, right?
Watch them get struck for saying. Ooh, I'll get mass flagged tonight. Allegedly copyrighted. What was?
Oh my God.
What? My chat's going to get mass flagged. She said something about a goat. I said that Reagan's if she'd unlock her Twitter, she'd be the goat of Twitter. I said it. I mean it.
They'll probably just say it's all fake.
You think what? It's fake?
They'll probably try to claim that it's fake and it's not.
Well, they said some stuff had been admitted already. I don't know what.
Oh no, they'll probably try to say Reagan's response or her thing isn't real.
Oh yeah.
Even though they haven't shown any proof.
Well, one thing about Reagan, usually what she puts out there, she's got some good resources. I don't know where, but she's got some pretty good resources, you know?
Yeah.
Not too much is usually fake what she puts out there. I mean,
I'd hate to be Janelle Evans. I'd hate to know that's who I was in this world, because that's how I found her. She was a hatter, and I mean, Janelle's just living. She isn't living a top secret life in LA, hidden in the hills. She is literally in North Carolina in the swamp.
I think she's the type that if it's right or wrong, she's just going to put it out there, no matter if she likes you, if she don't like you, she's just going to correct it. You know, that's just how she is, I believe.
I don't know. She said she sat on her hands as long as she could stand it.
Right. But you know what I mean? She doesn't, she's just going to make sure she gets it right. No matter, I think if she knows you or not.
I think she sat back and listened to hypocrisy until she couldn't hear it anymore. It's like just bullshit. Red, did you see all the drama that went down with Brandon? I saw that Brandon he went to AZ. Is she back yet, or is she still listening to he went to AZ and talked to her, and acted like everything was cool, right? After she apologized because she
Mm-hmm.
had said he sounded like dude from South Park, and they started saying she was attacking a protected group of.
Oh no, see that was me. Okay. they she blew that the Mrs. Hall took that way out of proportion. Like she went with it. We were listening to one of Dom's tapes or whatever, or Dom's videos,
Uh-huh.
and he was just talking like ridiculous stuff. The stuff that he was saying was just like crazy stupid. So I was like, it sounds like a skit from South Park because I watch them, so I watch it all the time. And everyone laughed, and they were like, "Oh well, they said he sounds like something from South Park that's going after anti-LGBTQ." Oh, she said LB. She said LBQ, whatever. And she said, "Yeah, we're going after a protected group." Said anything about any sexuality. The character I was thinking of wasn't even gay. I was like, wow, she's reaching.
Right.
What
So
is this whole protected group thing? Is this
so
because
what
it sounds
happened?
like some liberal rights ish?
Well, what I gather is that Brandon went and talked to her, and she apologized. Az did, and she told him to come back anytime, like come back to my channel or whatever, blah blah. And then he went straight back to them and talked shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
why
I saw
people don't
that
want him
too.
around. That's why I don't want him around.
But he's
He
always did
spammed
that.
the chat for like the whole show,
If
the
you
whole
don't let
video.
him up, he will spam your chat until you
Mhm.
let
Hmm
him
They
up.
had blocked. I think they had blocked him at work
He
first.
was mad because they wouldn't let him up to talk about me.
And then he
Yeah.
talked. Now he's go like, and as soon as I heard her tell that in the video I watched, that she told a little bit of that tweet that Reagan had, I heard him talking mad shit about her to
Hmm
Roadhog, and it's like
He's just
you don't.
he's just
Immediately after he left.
Yes.
you see one thing people have is patterns, and you see his pattern because he did the same thing with me. When are people
Oh,
going to
did
start
y'all
acknowledging it now? You know, like you
did
only
y'all
can
see
see it
that?
but
Oh,
so many
sorry.
times. You know,
Well, what he does is, in my opinion, he's done it to me 4 times now. He'll
you can't
he'll
call it. You
there will
can't call
be
it a mental
there'll
illness. You
be
know what I mean?
no, I don't know. There'll be a little something that he feels like is an issue, and he'll
Hmm
go to my DMs and he'll threaten me basically that we've got to talk about this publicly. It ain't going to go
hmm
away. But he wants to have a public beef
hmm
because then it's going to draw attention to him, and he has a channel.
Did you see his Twitter?
No.
On his Twitter, he said that anybody that he has a beef with AZ, and anybody that follows AZ, he's gonna like. It was like very like cartoon villain kind of ish, the words he was using, but basically he said he's like coming for everybody. He's gonna get people back, and I was like, wow, that's um, yeah. I'm like, I'll just block you. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Well, this is a monster that has been created.
These people are living under that protected people thing. That's why I asked y'all, what is that? What is a protected
Protected
group of
people.
people? Yeah,
Protected
what is
Hmm
it?
people are groups of minorities, black people, mentally handicapped
I
people.
ain't never been protected in this community, so
Well, that's what they're calling protected
Yeah.
group, right?
Mhm.
hmm Yeah.
They
Or
the
like
like
black people on the low,
LGBTQ.
are the
uh,
black people on the low total pole of the protected group of people?
I don't know, are women. I don't know. I
And
was just joking.
apparently, I think people from addiction too. I saw them on Twitter saying
But
Mhm.
they're,
Oh,
that's
but
they're
another
in a
thing.
protected group.
That's
they're
another thing I want
addiction
to ask.
shaming people now.
That's another thing I
Hmm
want to say. Is like if you see somebody doing something with your own eyes, and you say, "Hey, I saw you do that," how is that addict shaming when you've seen it with your own eyes?
Well, you have to have common sense.
Plus,
Huh?
if you see someone trying to do better in life by getting clean and being sober, how are you going to shame them?
Yeah.
What kind of shit ass human are you?
Well,
In
you
my
have to have
opinion.
common
Well,
sense. You have to have empathy for people. You have to have, and people that watch people like that and think that's okay with him screaming, yelling in the way he is, and he has a house full of children, he has a wife, and to come in like that and at that approach, just the people that follow him, maybe they're like that. That's why they follow him.
I think we all
Shallow's
saying.
right.
I think we
You
all
know.
saying three separate things.
Yeah, I mean,
Charlotte
if
said that
you're
his content only drags people. That's all he does for his content.
right.
Are we talking about Brandon? Who we talking about now?
Oh, we switched back to
Roadhog.
Roadhog.
Oh,
I thought we were talking about Brandon.
like I'm not gonna say
We
like some
were.
people said, oh, if you follow this person, those people that follow those people are trash. I'm not gonna say that about those people, but how can't, if anybody's in here listening, how can't you see that with your own eyes? When that video was played, there's a creator called Omega Voice. Go over there and watch that. Go watch that. Did you watch it, Mandy?
Yeah, I saw those.
Yeah, if you watch
There's
that,
one
the kid
tonight too, a new one.
yeah, it just, I got sick at my stomach when I heard that kid. And I think it's just, if you agree with that, did you grow up in a home like that? Were you treated like that? Why would you
Well,
think that's okay? Why do you think that's okay? It's not okay. It's not okay when a
I'm
parent
not.
comes home and
I'm
says,
trying to understand
you
what you.
little bastard or you little pussy. I hate to talk like that. But when a father talks to a child in a very bad manner, that's mental abuse.
He called him the N-word.
Yeah,
He
that
called
too. I
him the
didn't want to
N-word.
say that. But you got somebody coming in speaking like that in front of children. Why do people think that's okay? Do you know those children are going to grow up and think that's okay to treat their wives like that then?
And
It's
that's
going to
not
be
even their real
threats?
dad. That's not even their real dad.
Yeah, they're probably going to go
Am I
crazy
right or wrong?
but I don't want to talk about kids like that, but I worry about that. I've seen kids like that. I was a foster parent. And when kids, they carry that through their life and they see that and then they become that. That cycle's got to be broken. They shouldn't have to live with somebody like that screaming and yelling and saying things. And she asked that child, is he mean? And he said, yes. And that little boy, oh, it just broke my heart. It just really broke my heart. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much. It's not my channel. I don't want to get her in trouble. Or I don't want
There's
to
so
come
many
after
rules
Little
like
Red
to
for
get
what I
like
want to say, you know?
so many. It's weird. Here's the thing: it's like there's so many different rules, so many things you can say, so many things you can't say. It's like you just don't know. Like how can we get in trouble for just that's what was said? It's already on YouTube. Like
yeah, but what I
how
don't
can we get in
understand,
trouble?
real, is how she was going to go report to CPS about this. Supposedly, this was 5 months ago, and Yaya was going to go report that, but she backed out. And then all of a sudden, she's going to go report you for something in a DM or something. I never heard this. I don't know where it came from, but why?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about children. So why did she back out and not do that? But she wants to do it to you. I don't get that. I just don't get that.
I think we should worry about everybody that's in danger, not
Well,
just
yes,
kids. You
but what
know,
I mean is,
and I think that's the problem is that it's okay. Let's protect this group of people, but let's not protect this group of people.
yeah, but
That's
these
what it
are
comes
little
down to.
kids. These are little kids. And
Yeah,
I
but I'm a
just,
black man in America that they're trying to put in jail. That's serious. I
that's
can go to jail
serious.
and not come back out.
Yes. But
Those kids can get put in CPS, but they still gonna live.
right.
So it
No,
to me
well,
it's serious. You know what I mean?
yes, but why did she stop and not do that with CPS? But she went to you.
She
You
never.
know,
When she never told me, I'm completely lost. Like maybe we have to back up.
Her story changes all the time.
But
That's
who story are you
yeah.
talking about?
We're talking about Yaya.
All right. I could,
I
before
don't
we change to a
understand
subject,
that.
can somebody tell me so I'm on the same subject? Because I'm lost right now.
So she's saying that Yaya had if she wasn't going to call CPS, she sat on that for a long time. Remember, she said that she watched the video and she was irate
Well,
and
she
she
had
wouldn't
already
call
said that.
CPS.
Remember, she said I said I was going to call CPS. I never did.
Yeah, but she didn't. But she's saying,
Well,
why was she so quick to jump on you and call to the cops, like whatever she got scared, whatever
because
you
I'm
said.
black. It's obvious. I'm black.
Do you
Let's
think
not
that's
stop
how
away
she
from
thinks?
the truth.
Yeah. Do you really think that, real, about her,
Yes.
that she's
Yes.
prejudiced?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you have every right. I can't tell you what to think. I mean,
what's her name lives in Maryland. And she lives in a part of Maryland where a black person better not go through. I'm telling you that. That's where
Well,
she
I think
lives.
that she just was just being messy. I think
don't
she got caught up
understand
in
that.
I
her
don't think she never was going to
her
call
stuff.
CPS in the first place.
And it doesn't matter if it was 5 months, 6 months ago. It still happened, and the kids are still in the same place. What the heck?
I got to be honest about as far as with the kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do I think the kids have a horrific life where they need CPS needs to be called on them? No. Do I think they have some? He teaches them in a way that I wouldn't teach my child. Absolutely. But I do not think that they're starving. I do not think that they're malnutrition, and I do not think that they're not getting the education that they need.
That's amazing for you to say that.
Is he rough on those kids? Absolutely.
Yes.
But Joe Jackson was rough on Michael Jackson. Where Michael Jackson ended up,
Exactly.
multi-millionaire. So I'm not going to sit up here, and I don't like those people. I don't like those people. But I'm also not going to sit on this platform and say that she should have called CPS on those kids, because that would have been wrong, and she should have went to jail for that. That's a fact. Because we those kids don't have any marks on them. Well, we don't see the kids, so we don't know. You know. Now, Mrs. Rohawk, I think she get the brakes beat off her on a daily basis, but that's just me. I don't think the kids are getting beat.
Yeah, I don't think that either.
I mean, I would hate to see anybody. What I was trying to say is, she was all about calling CPS and they were bad to their kids. Then she retracted that, and then she got onto you. It's like, why? What? I don't get that. I mean, it's like she's always got something to
A cause.
a cause. There's always a cause,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a major cause, and she's got connections. And what? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's an agent of chaos, right? So she's seen that, she couldn't beat the road hog. So she said, well, I'll just join them. I'll throw this person under the bus for this.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Everybody talks to the kids different. Everybody does everything different. Just from my perspective, what I see and what I've been through at a foster kid, I've seen a lot of kids, and you don't speak to kids like that. You don't come in yelling and screaming and acting like a wild banshee. That's what bothers me about this whole thing.
I think it depends on the type of parenting skills that you have. Some people, that's how they operate. There's a difference between yelling at somebody maliciously and just yelling at your kid because you want to be stern with them. There is a difference, and we all know that difference. People in the hood know the difference. Now, suburban people, I don't know how they was raised, but I know ain't no school shooters coming from my area. And they've seen some of the worst things. They've probably been called some of the worst things. Some of their parents might be on drugs. It's whatever. So, if you're not seeing physical harm on kids or, verbal abuse can be, it can go both ways. Some kids needed to be cussed out.
See, I don't
it
think
sets them right. You be nice to a kid and then they're out robbing, stealing, and then they end up on death row.
Yeah, but it's got to start somewhere.
It goes both ways.
You've got to break that cycle. It's got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
To start treating people like human beings. Just because it's a little kid, you don't tell them, go get a switch off the tree and I'm going to whip you because you were bad today. Do you know how many people in this chat right now could probably go back and say, my mom or dad said I was stupid? That affects a child when you say you're stupid.
You know how many kids were raised like that? Like, my daddy beat the tar out of my brothers. He didn't do it to me because I was a girl. And mama said, she's a girl. She's the baby. Let me handle this. But no one, my daddy didn't mean to abuse. But now, in this day and time, that would be abuse.
But
Neither one of my brothers laid their hands on their children. They do not spank their children because of how they were spanked as children.
Right. But they wasn't abused, and they grew up as men to take care of their business, right?
Oh yeah, good men.
That's not abuse. That's not abuse, S.C. Johnson. That's not abuse at all. Them men grew up to be great men. Now, some of the tactics may not.
I think it just depends.
The best tactics to use, and we all don't use the best tactics, but there's a big difference between, abuse that's going to affect the child in a negative way, and setting the child straight because you don't want them to go down the wrong path. There is a difference.
Yeah, but when
Like
you
I said, I
spank a
can't.
kid, or
And I hate those people.
yeah,
I
I know
hate
you
those
do.
people, but
I'm
I'm
not
not going to put that on nobody.
right. I'm not.
I'm not going to
Listen,
do that.
people get spanked their kids. I was never a spanker, but people do, and they take a switch and they whip their kids. But mental abuse is something different. Mental abuse is something
Mm-hmm.
a person carries, just like a woman, a DB, like you carry that with you. When a
Yes.
parent tells you you're stupid or you're no good or you're never going to amount to anything in your life, you're not going to, just on and on and on. That brings a person down. And
I get
if
that. I
that
get that.
is mental abuse. Maybe
You're
they're not,
right.
some
But we
people believe in that.
also don't know the context. We also don't know the interaction of. We don't know the whole story of that. We only know what was told to us. And sometimes the story has to be dug into.
I heard
You
it
know,
on Omega's video.
I don't even know
I
what that
heard
is.
what he said about that child and what he was saying. It's his voice. That bugs me. That really bugs me.
Well, then if here's the thing, if I don't know anything about social work. I'm not calling them people on nobody.
No, I don't call
I
him.
ain't calling
I
them
don't
people on
either.
nobody.
But
So
I
if it's
just,
that big of a situation, then maybe somebody needs to pick up the phone and call. But I don't think it's at that level.
no, I'm
Me
not
personally.
saying that at all. I'm not saying anybody in here call CPS. I'm just hoping this will reach out to anybody that has children or talks like that to their kids. Kids carry things as adults and they don't have self esteem, good self esteem, because through their life, when a parent talks to them like that they don't have self-esteem. That's why you meet people in life that have different personalities, because the way they grow up, the way they're talked to throughout their lives, that makes you the person you are, like that. And if you have a parent cheering you on all the time and say, good job, you did good at that, or you got a parent saying to you, you're a loser, you're never going to amount to anything good, I wished I would have never had you, you're a dick, I'm not going to say those
Yeah,
words, but you know where I'm going with that.
that's verbal abuse, but wow, that's verbal abuse. I mean, like I said, I didn't hear what he actually said to the child. I just
I'm
know
talking
that
about in general, anybody in here, when it's just not right to talk to children that way because they take it through life like that. You could get a spanking and move on and be like, you do that again. But when you sit there and tell a kid they're stupid and all kinds of different other things, that's not normal. If somebody's listening to this, maybe he'll even think, wow, maybe I shouldn't talk to my kids like that. Maybe that will damage them as they become an adult. Maybe they won't get a good job because they don't have enough self esteem to get that good job or go farther in their life or think they're too stupid to go to college. You can't talk to people like that. That's the problem with YouTube. Everybody on YouTube like this talks to each other like that. It's
well,
wrong.
I think
Mm-hmm.
also the problem is people are subjected themselves to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now the kids is a different story, but grown adults, no, SC Johnson, they're subjecting themselves to it because they can easily go somewhere else. I've had people that came back to my channel relentlessly just for me to cuss them out. They're asking for it. They're asking for the disrespect. They're asking for the turmoil. They're asking to be degraded because when you ask a person not to come somewhere in a respectful way and they don't listen, you got to go a different route.
That's why I
You
ignore
don't own
people and I
YouTube.
don't comment. That's why I know not to comment. I know not to respond to those people. You just move on and you go somewhere else, or you just
Mm-hmm.
you ignore them. But if you
Yeah,
are
but
staying
that
there,
ain't what the
why are the
community does
reasons
though. That's not what
right?
this community
But
does.
what
This
kind of people
community,
are staying there, real?
huh?
What kind of people are staying wanting to listen to that? Think about that. They think that's normal. I don't think
Psychologically
any of
throw it
this is
off people.
normal. None of this is normal behavior. I mean, if people
But
think that's normal behavior,
we're also on the internet though, where you got to be real. Like the internet will eat you alive.
Yes,
not
it
if you
will.
go to right places.
You know, some
Not
places are
everybody
nice,
is like this. It's not
but
like this all
but
over YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
the people are people are behind the keyboard. Nobody sees their face. They say some of the violent stuff. You have to we have to take that into consideration. So when you're on here, you have to have some type of thick skin because that is what to be expected. Not everybody on here is nice. And I'm just being modest and honest. Am I saying anything wrong here, Mindy? Or am I just keeping it real? Keeping it too real?
No, I mean that's your perspective. I get what both of you are saying.
You know,
So
like
Mm-hmm.
you,
Everybody has their own opinion.
at a time, it just comes to where you just don't want to kind of like feed in the trolls, and
Right.
um, you're getting like this person, Roadhog. He likes the attention. Like he that's his time to perform. So I mean, like just giving him all that attention. Because I mean, he's not even worth it at this point.
mm,
Like he should mean nothing to you.
Right. Just ignore them. Just move on and just, you know what would hurt them the worst? If you don't talk about it at all. If they're not getting a
It's
response.
true. This is
You
true.
know, yeah, just
I,
don't.
Hmm.
I think they would just find something to flip, you know, to frustrate you.
Well, just like I said, everybody is the way they are because you're not going to get a nice little old lady that's really sweet to sit and listen to that. You're going to get people that are into that because they got to have some kind of background or you got to be kind of uh liking that stuff to where you're responding to it and you want to fight and you want to get on there and talk about everybody this streamer. People go from stream to stream and they if they don't like somebody and somebody's onto that person, they'll go over there and give them crap.
Mm.
It's the most immature thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
It
I
is
agree.
immature. It is. Adults
And
don't act like that.
maybe some people get on here just for that. They get to escape their real life. They get to be somebody that they're really not. They get to be this
Hmm.
tough person they're really not, and they get to perform. You know, and some of the content creators realize that when these performances are going on, they're reaping the benefits via views and super chats, super tickets, and donations. You know,
I don't know. I
and that's the reality of it. You know, am I right, Little Red? If it's a negative stream, how many views you want to have? Almost 200 people in here.
Oh
If
yeah,
it's a
if
positive
if
stream,
it's drama,
nobody's going to come in. You know,
you're
and that's
right.
just the reality of it. And then so what that does is that put step back and look at the content creator. The content creator is here to make content, and some are want to make money. This is a business for them. So now they're like, okay, I want to make this positive content that everybody asking for, but the analytics don't say that. So what do? You listen to the people that's not watching it, or do you listen to the analytics that's telling you this is what's getting your views, and when you have these views, this is where you make the most money. That's why analytics are put into place. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
So people say they want certain things, but it doesn't pan out when you look in the back office, and the numbers will never lie to you. A
I think
lot of
there's a
women
fine
lied to
line.
me
You
in
have
my
to
life,
have
but
a
numbers,
balance with all that.
huh?
I think you have to have a balance with all that. There's a fine line of
Yeah, a very fine
having
line.
serving a little bit of drama.
A,
Just not going too much.
a very fine line. But if you do a drama stream and you make $200, and then you do a positive stream and make $10, and this is the way you make money, it's like I'm gonna lead to doing this more often. You know what I mean? It's just reality. And I think a lot of times because we're on the internet, I think a lot of people they want to get away from the reality of things, this particular reality of things. This big simping person, they keep coming at me and you and Lil Red. Why are they still here? They're not
Who?
happy with you. I
What?
mean, they calling you pathetic. They calling me fat. It's like, why haven't
Wait, are
you?
you talking about the fat people that sat around talking about you eating too many cheeseburgers the other night?
I don't know who
I could
big
have
simping
died.
is.
The bunch of fat people talking about you being fat.
Somebody was, huh? What
It,
happened?
I gotta read these. Yeah, I think there's some people in here just being. Come on, you guys. See, don't make this stream like that. Come in like adults. Let's talk. Don't be coming in here throwing jabs. Why do you got to be like that?
Because that's just who they are. That's
If
just their
you
thing.
if they like them, then don't come in here, because it's just adults talking about what's going on, and nobody's really trying to be bad and mean, but it's just reality. I mean,
Okay, this is the
people,
thing. If I were not to go live and mention this, who am I be fake? Like, why wouldn't I mention this? Because you best believe if I had some beef with some big person and it was all in the internet, that they'd be talking about it.
well, you have the right to take up for yourself. Of course, you have the right to take up for yourself when people are attacking you. But what I'm saying is, people are coming in here. That's how things get started. Then people come in here and say stuff, and then people read that and take it. Hey, did you see that over there? Hey, did you see what's going on? And it goes back and forth, back and forth. Never ends.
Well, I mean, I thought that person would have been out of here when they said Real Red was pathetic. I'm like, well, you
Who
gonna call
said
them?
that? I missed that.
That's just that big simping.
Yeah, I did take that one out. Just
Oh, I don't have enough mods. Is that what we're hearing?
Well, I don't know if I'm the only one in here. No, Sherry's in here. Sherry Berryman, I mean.
Hey, Amira.
I didn't say that. I don't know.
He said it was donut.
I got rid of big simping. Right there you go. Bye, friend.
I think it's sad.
I know what happened. My mom's left that one for me because they like it when I get to dump people. They know I like it when I get to dump people.
Well, I thought I timed that one up for 300 seconds. Oh, up here I did a bit, yeah, and then down here you did a, huh? Well, what in the world? It's just like I said, modern day gladiators back in the day. There was a guy.
I stopped watching WWE a long time ago.
What's
I
that?
start watching that if I want to. I said I stopped watching WWE a long time ago, but I guess I can start watching that if I want drama.
Yeah, I started watching it when it was called WWF.
Yeah, WWF.
Yeah, I used to go to those matches. Watch
But the YouTube version of it.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I just wish everybody would try to be their best self and try not to be so mean to each other and try to get along. And I know it's hard because it's like, if you're Democrat or Republican, they stay on one side and the other one stay. It's like that. It's like, you guys are voting for this one or voting for this one. And it's like, take sides.
Can you make up these screenshots or, well, not make them? Because what I'm looking at, it says, proof I didn't have Real Entertainment News or Kareem Williams taken down from YouTube.
Where do you see that at?
I'm seeing it on Roll Call's community tab.
Yeah, you can make your own. Yeah, people make their own thumbnails if you're asking about thumbnails.
And there's not a thumbnail. It looks like a screenshot, but it just doesn't look.
Wait, let me go to it. It's on their channel?
Yes, it's on tab. The community tab. Somebody just told us to go there.
I'll go there right now and I'll show it.
Look her up. Look her up there, Red.
But I don't know where this is from, though. This is from Instagram or where is this from?
Yeah, I can't even look at a DM and tell you if it's a DM or not.
But usually you can tell. If I'm screenshotting something from Instagram, I know it's.
Is it on his or hers? Community tab.
His community tab. I don't know who the lady raking is at all. I don't know if she has a Twitter or Instagram or YouTube. I know nothing about this lady.
Yeah, her tweets are protected if you're not sub to her.
Let's see. Let me pull this over here. Okay. StreamYard, come here to me. Oh shit. What did I just do? Okay.
Is anybody looking at it?
I'm fixing to.
Just trying to look it
up. I'm working on it.
You don't want to know, real. Oh, it must have been something bad.
I'm sitting here looking at it.
You're looking at it? Okay.
I know we've never.
Well, yeah, you're the one who brought it to us.
However, I want to let you know that I just downloaded Real's IG live from yesterday, and will be reaching out to my contact tomorrow.
Oh God, He's so
What he
nuts.
said is
He's
that
he.
Is he in love with you? What is his deal? Every
Oh
move
my
you make,
God.
he's right on your tail, isn't he?
He's a
So I guess
stalker.
I don't know if this is the raking. I don't know. That's why I'm trying to get one of y'all on here to go
I'm
look at
fixing
it.
to post it. I'm fixing to post it so it's on screen. Hold on. I'm fixing to share it. Share screen. It's that screen.
The weird part is that nobody said that he got my channel taken down.
Well, it might have been subs that did that, kept reporting it, or
Yeah. So
Mhm.
yeah. Was it a
nobody.
copyright, or was it? What did they say? Why they took it down?
It was circumventing of technology complaint.
Oh, they didn't know you had a second channel. Then they found out you had one in Cream.
Well, they knew the second channel was 12 years old, so there's no way they didn't know I had that channel because
Yeah.
that channel was before we were on the same news. But
Mhm.
if you look
But
up the
that's what they're
term,
saying.
if you
Yeah.
look up the term circumventing of technology complaint,
Mhm.
it's like with IT stuff. It's
Hmm.
like it's weird. The terminology that YouTube uses is just off. I don't know.
Okay, here we
Have you
go.
tried to appeal it?
You got to.
Yeah, appeal that. You know
Uh,
how to appeal it?
yeah, I peeled it already.
Yeah, just work on it.
Do you want me to read this real?
Yeah, well, you got to take the thing off the screen that says Jesse.
Where?
The comment you got on the screen. You got a comment on the screen.
Oh, sorry.
People
Sorry,
can't see it
sorry.
because the comment on the screen.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
Hmm.
It says, I know we never communicated before. However, I want to let you know that I just downloaded Reels IG Live from yesterday and I will be reaching out to my contact tomorrow. What he said is effing unacceptable, period.
What'd you say?
What does this have to do with
Mhm.
him?
Yeah,
I
he
mean, what
didn't
does it have
put
to
that up.
do?
right. You got to go up and look at it from the
Yeah.
second. You got to show the whole
Take
thing, Lil Ray,
Jess
not just part of it.
Carter's. Take
If I
Jess
got
Carter down.
if
on
you got a
this.
problem with me, let's take care of it. Okay, the next one says, Bobby the Robot Cat. What? Indeed, I shall request all who support myself do not engage with him. His violation of TOS is none of our concerns. I apologize for his misdirected anger, although I quite prefer it towards myself as opposed to Mrs. Roadhog, whom I have supported in the past. Cheers.
So if we go all the way back up, Lil Ray, go all the way back up.
Uh,
Click on this because it says more to it. Click on it.
oh, I missed some. Okay,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
sorry.
So that Rick. I don't know who Rican is, but
Yeah, that's Rakin. I know we've never communicated before. However, I want to let you know I just downloaded Reels IG. Okay, isn't that Rakin? I don't know. I might be wrong.
What does it have to do with what she put out today,
Yes,
this
thank you,
evening?
Andy.
well, he just put this out an hour ago.
He's
So
just trying to ruffle.
Yeah.
He's just trying to like, turn people against. That has nothing to do with what was put out. The point is that they lied on the investigation. There wasn't a big investigation. That's it. That had nothing to do with whatever she
and see,
talked
a
to
lot
him
of people.
about.
I have people coming at me saying that Rakin did this, Rakin did that, but I don't know who Rakin is, and I'm trying to figure out who she is. You understand what I'm saying, man?
Well,
I have people coming. That's why I'm asking y'all.
she comes with she sits on stuff apparently until she had to. She said she sat on this as long as she could sit on her hands and keep her mouth shut about the way they are. And now they've thrown something about you out. Apparently, someone has. And she'll look into it, but I we'll see. I don't see that.
His Shaky Boomer says he's striking back. He is the most unintelligent strike backs
Yeah, it's
I've
just
ever
Yeah, he's
deflection.
like, yeah, but real did
Yeah.
this.
I
That's all.
mean, come on.
Yeah, it's just deflection.
Yeah, it's total
That
deflection.
doesn't take away the fact that they had this elaborate story that wasn't true.
Right. But
And
you
I'm
know,
sorry,
people will
anybody
go
that
with
has to
that.
do
People will be
has to
like,
They
think
don't
that's
tell
involved
the
with that story wanted to see my demise. I can't respect people like that. But Red, I'm sorry.
oh well.
Sorry, you know.
I'll be right back.
Now
People think he's golden though. Like they believe everything this man says, and everything he
I don't
says
know what
is a
that is.
lie. Hmm?
But I think they some people like they think they have an umbrella of protection with him. Um, at least that's what I see in the chats. Like, thank you for taking up for us, or thank you for, it's weird.
It's very
How the
weird.
enemy of, by enemy is my
Right.
friend. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. That's how I see it too. It's great. This is a can of pop. I don't drink beer.
And then I was trying to think of what did I ever do to Yaya to piss her off.
I don't think anybody can figure her out, so I can't
Yeah,
tell you.
I've only tried to help
Yeah.
her, you know.
Mhm.
But again, that's somebody that comes into this community, takes away from the community just to destroy the community.
I don't really get that. I'm not catching on to her. I don't know. I can't figure that out yet. Mm.
I think another thing we got to do is start, if we see things that's wrong and that we want to report to TOS, it has to be reported the right way. I think a
Mhm.
lot of times things get lost because things are not done the proper way.
Mhm. Sherry, who's been blocked? I don't know who you're talking about. Miss Berryman, who's been blocked?
Mm,
She's been blocked. She said, I don't know who she's talking about.
So that's another big thing. Like if we see that he's putting together stuff like this, like clearly putting together fake screenshots, clearly putting together, fake elaborate schemes and stuff like that, how is he still able to maneuver in this community? Why isn't he iced out? Is the biggest question that needs to be asked, and everybody needs to ask themselves that. You know,
Mm. I
if
thought
we
I,
know this person is doing, and we see it on a consistent basis, because we have more than enough proof at this point. Would you guys agree
Mhm.
that he's not here to help the community at all?
Baby, move on, baby.
Oh,
Don't come in here and talk about Little
I was
Red,
wondering if you
or
saw
you're
that.
just gonna get blocked.
who's in here talking about Little Red?
Ew, that baby
Same
person.
account, just different. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And it's probably them, to be honest
Yeah.
with you.
probably.
It's probably
That
them.
was whoever that other one y'all just blocked out.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. It's the same old thing every day. Same old
Different
thing with
day.
them. I mean, what would his channel be like if he didn't have you guys to talk about? Come on, he's giving you publicity. I
We're getting
guess.
sick
I
of
don't
Katie
know.
Toy.
Oh God, please don't talk about Katie. I can't take that.
I
I can't take it. I mean, what people
And
talk about her, he talks about people. It makes no sense. I mean,
you know there's a thing in the terms of service where you can't like talk about a particular content creator over and over and over and over and over again like that. That's against terms of service.
never got banned.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's one of those terms that people use a lot because certain communities are built off of talking about each other. But that is something that somebody, if they wanted to pursue, they could pursue and get a strike off of that because you can't like anybody that be talking about Katie. Like if Katie wanted to, she could dismantle all these channels. You know,
maybe I don't
I
know.
promise she wanted to dismantle my channel, but
Mm-hmm.
But I think that she realized that she benefits from it, so she's not going to really say anything.
what was Baby Soren Soren? That's Little Donut. What was he saying?
Yeah.
I said stuff about you. Look up where I did
What?
it.
He turned
Yeah,
on
he
me?
said, well, Cherie did that one, but where I did it is the one. I don't know how we both did that, but he said, well, what did
Oh,
he say
okay. He's
about
not
her?
feeling
You're
real.
fake or something, or I don't know.
I see what he just
I
said.
think he said you were fake or
Yeah,
something.
I'm so fake platforming this. Okay, well, I'm fake. I'm platforming my friend that doesn't always say things that I agree with, but I'm not gonna hate on my friend. I don't know what to tell you. He ain't no better than them. I mean, they ain't no better than him. Excuse me. That's what kills me. Like, let's just ring him up
But
by his
real wants to
toenails
make it right.
and
Real,
real geek
yeah,
him off of
real
every
wants to make it.
platform, and he can't even have IG or Twitter. But what they do's better? No, it's not.
But
Mhm.
Roadhog's never going to say he's wrong. The thing with Real is he will admit when he's wrong. You know, he will, just like you. You'll do that. That's what I like about people. If they make a mistake, they'll say they were wrong, or maybe that shouldn't have been said, or try to fix it. You know, people say things you say things in the heat of the moment, like Real does, and then I'll come back and apologize. Then everybody makes up, makes truces, and then they go on. Well, he won't do that. He's not going to do that. That's
I,
the difference in those
It's a
two.
control thing, though. You can't
Mm-hmm.
control people. That I don't understand what.
I think the
Um,
biggest
yeah, I don't understand what he thinks that he can do.
something
Amelia,
really ridiculous I saw that I just watched the last few days that I happened to see these clips strung together. When he cried on his stream, when he was apologizing, and he cried, and
Mm-hmm.
then later
Mhm.
I made reference to it and I called him a B, and it was me being angry, and I shouldn't have said that about him, but I was pissed off, and I said he was crying like a bitch or bitch hog, whatever I called him. I don't remember.
Oh,
But
I didn't
then
see that.
he was telling everybody she called me a bitch because I was having an anxiety and depression, whatever flare up, and then he called. I swear to you, it was the same week. He's calling Real a bitch for crying, and I'm like, wait, make it make sense.
Mhm.
I was
Mhm.
wrong for calling him that. I was wrong. I shouldn't have. But then he's complaining about it being done to him, and he does it to someone else.
Yeah, but you know what really got me about him with you is when he tried to make that video on you saying the N word, and I was on panel with you that night. If you would have ever said anything like that, I would have jumped all over you and jumped off your stream and said, I'll never talk to you again. Me and Josh were on the panel with you. You never said that. He slowed that down. He tried to make that you said no something, and he tried to make it out like you were saying that.
He
That's
still
what
says
got
he
me.
thinks that's what I said, and so do they.
But
All
that
of
was
them.
ridiculous. I was on the
Mhm.
panel with you. You think I would be with somebody like that, or Josh, or we wouldn't have said something? That
I
was
think
not
he,
even close to what you said.
I think he tried to play with the tape and manipulate it. That's what happened.
Yeah. I mean, look what he said about T. Spearsy shooting between her legs and all that stuff. I mean, that is what the heck? What was he in her house and seen her do it?
Yeah.
You know, come on. He makes up story after story, and these people go with it and believe it. That's insane. I mean, if you don't see it and really know it, it's not a fact, and he has no facts.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No, I can't take it. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody this. I think he's worse than you know who.
I do too. I agree.
Yeah, I think he's worse than her. I swear to God. I just feel like, come on, just straighten up, man, and don't treat your family good. Be a good man, and kind of don't be so verbal with people like that. I mean, he really talked about T.
Mhm.
Spearsy bad tonight too.
Hostile.
Yeah, he's hostile, and
Mhm.
Angry.
I hate to see people in that environment with a man like talks like that to people. I really do. You know, I'm not trying to act like a
Oh,
goody two
baby
shoe over
Soros.
there.
I hate that. Please, I don't. I hate to have to block you. Please,
Who?
babe. Donut. I love Donut.
Hey, Shaky. He just said, "Hey, Shaky." Is that baby?
No, he said, "Little red, I used to respect you."
Oh, I didn't even see that. Get him, Cherie. Get him. Block those. She's doing good. She's the only one in there.
Baby Soros. I can only say these people have dragged my ass.
Cherie, you need to send Sherry a message and see if she's up and have her come over. I think she went to bed though. I can't do it. I'm on my phone and my iPad.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably drop off here.
Yeah, we're gonna
It's
end
getting
it.
late.
We're gonna end it before. Hey, One Lone Voice is here. I've just popped in here to apologize to Real. I said some dumb shit I wouldn't have said. I'm sorry. Real.
I'm just coming back.
Lone Voice
I
just
like.
apologized to you in my
Mhm.
stream.
Um, I don't know.
I was fixing to end it before it got bad.
Huh?
Come on, let's just all be good.
I think it's just best for me not to say anything at this time. I think that's.
I love you, real. That's growth. You should right there.
That's an adult.
Jane White said, and they said,
Mhm.
go. Oh no, that night. I said, oh no, and they go, oh no. That's what I said, and they go, oh no. Jane White, I love you.
One lone voice, just maybe DM him and talk to him, and maybe.
We don't need to do that either.
Oh, okay. Okay, then no.
We don't need to do that either. You know.
Okay.
I just rather just not say anything because I don't think.
Interesting to see the creators and subscribers who co-sign. Wait, the creators
See,
that
that's
co-sign
another,
behavior.
Oh, here's the thing. I think
trying to shame.
I
Yeah.
think people co-sign what he do because of their hatred towards me and T-Spiracy. I don't think they necessarily agree with what he's doing. But look at the what's your name team. They all ran over there to him because he was going at me and T-Spiracy, and they didn't like us at that time. So it's like I don't think people necessarily agree with what he does. I don't even think they know what he does. But it's because their disdain for me and her are so deep that it's, well, now we're going to link with him because he's a powerful force that brings a different group of people to get these people that we don't like off of here. Am I making any sense when I say that?
Yep. I know what you're saying.
So then the same people that send me all of these gifts and all this stuff, they the same people that's in the chats like, yeah, go after him. He's been doing this to the community for the longest. It's like, man, it's weird. It's weird. But you got to take the good with the bad,
Yeah.
Hey, can you all hit that thumbs up for her before you leave? Because we don't have many thumbs up, and there's 93 people in here. Let's give her some likes. Like that video.
Yes, and I've got to get up in the morning and go to work, y'all.
Why don't you just grow this channel and make big bucks like everybody else? Get about 100,000.
Because honestly, I get my weeks where I just can't. Look at you.
I know.
And I have to take a break.
I wish you could make big money, though. I know you work every day and work hard, and it's just you. You're not married. I hate that.
You know what? If this channel made me big bucks, I still work.
Right, but you know what I mean? You're a single woman.
Yeah.
You have a home. And there's people on here, I'm just going to say it, people on here that do fundraisers because they're having a tough time or somebody can't make a payment on something. And it kills me because I don't think people really realize she works hard. I mean, and she doesn't even get on here and ask for money and do all that. And other people just think it's...
You just know how poor I am.
Well, no, I know. I was divorced and I had small kids. I know what it's like when there's one income. I know what that's like, Red. I know it's not.
I'm always going to be okay.
Things happen around the house, like that hot water tank. But that's why I love you so much. You don't get on here and say, oh, I'm hurting for money. Everybody give me money. Or, you know what I mean? You don't do that.
But there's nothing wrong with her subscribers supporting her because that's what she make the content for.
Oh, I love when they do that. I love that. I wish she would get more help. What I'm saying is she won't do that to her subscribers and what do you call that, sad fish, and say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, or I can't make my car payment this week, or you know what I mean? She's never
car payment. I ain't got a car that's younger than
house payment or what. I don't know what your bills are, honey, but
when I think about the term sad fishing, right? And I think about the way society is built nowadays. I think it's a fight between two different generations. One generation believes you should go out and work bare hands. Next generation understands the power of information and how people will pay for information. So they'll rather sell the knowledge instead of selling the hard labor, right? It's a constant fight between two different worlds. Neither world is right or wrong. If I can work using my mouth, pause, I didn't mean it that way.
Clip that, edit that.
If I could work, selling my knowledge and never have to pick up a tool to put a screw in the wall, why wouldn't I want to work that versus hard labor that has its effects on you when you're doing it long term? People want to live longer.
You gotta hustle. You hustle. You hustle.
Huh?
You sell things. You're a hustler. I'm not in a bad way. I mean, you hustle. You get out there and make some money. You can go to flea markets. You can donate blood. There's tons of things people can do and get out there and hustle. And if they need money, you just don't sit stagnant and expect it to come to you and tell people on the internet, I can't make my car payment. Can you give me money? You're a hustler. Don't you have like a channel or something that you sell clothes or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. You should
That's
put
my
that on
ID.
YouTube.
That's kind of why I don't want to be doing them live. I'll be honest with you, SC Johnson.
I
That's
was
why I don't
thinking
wanna be
that.
doing them. That's why I don't want to be doing them lives over there.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Because that's where I sell my clothes at.
Mm-hmm.
Keep that separate.
Yeah.
Well, he would sabotage that probably. You gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Because the people will be coming on there thinking,
well, I'm gonna step down.
Thank you
It
for
was
coming,
nice. I'm sorry.
Mandy.
It was nice chatting with everybody. I'm gonna step. Thank you for having me, Little Red.
Always. You come up here anytime you want. And
Yeah,
I'm about to go to bed myself.
I love your Twitter, and I think you're
Okay.
great. I really respect you, Mandy. I mean, you have common sense.
Thank you.
That's not just handed out.
She has common sense. She doesn't.
I don't think that's handed out very.
Sometimes I get frustrated on Twitter, though.
Yeah, but you got a good head on your shoulders. You really do. Me and Sherry likes you a lot too. We always talk about Do your ears burn? We talk about I like her. She's like, I like her.
Yeah, what would Mandy say? What would Mandy do?
Oh no, but we really like her.
And one other thing I want to say before I leave is that it does take a certain amount of talent to keep an audience. Whether people like it or not, it takes skills to keep 200, 300 people in a live for an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah.
And if you could do that, you have something, and you should build on that.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having the people that enjoy you help you and pay you to build on that. Because ultimately, if you can work and do this and create more content, it just makes your followers more happier. I think a lot of times, a lot of people don't see that for themselves. So then they want to project that on the other people. And they want to make the other people, like Little Red, sound wrong for getting donations and stuff. But there's nothing wrong with it at all. First of all, it's other people's money. And who are you to tell other people what to do with their money? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to donate to somebody if I know they're out there gambling it away and they're not really doing something good with it,
Is people out there that be doing that?
Well, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just, Red knows what I'm talking about. But I mean, if you really need it, and you need food, there's nothing wrong with helping anybody if they need food. If they're really doing it for the right reasons, I don't see anything wrong with it,
Yeah, especially if you're telling people like with my pot roast. I told people what they were getting if they donated to the pot roast. That's not a scam. That's me saying this is what I want to do. If y'all help me reach this goal, this is what I'll give you. That's a fair exchange. Because
now, if you were going to the racetrack, I might have a problem with that.
Racetrack,
or racetrack, or betting the ponies, or you had a bookie. I mean, that would be crazy. But
look, no red, block that. BANII, block that. BANII is the name.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name is.
Sherry got it.
Okay. Well, let me get ready to get off here because I gotta go to bed. Because
I see it.
I take my medicine. Hopefully, I can be walking tomorrow.
I hope you feel better tomorrow. That's crazy. Drink lots of water.
And your aspirin, that 81 milligram every day you take.
Lay off the beer. Real.
Lay off the beer?
I didn't think he was a big drinker. You're not a big drinker, are you?
No, I don't drink at all.
No, I was joking. I was picking because my daddy, the gout can be from my.
You know what I wanted to ask though, because chicken Marsala. You ever had that chicken Marsala?
No, yeah, I have actually.
That's made with beer.
Really?
But I wonder, can I make that because it's made with beer? Now that you said that, can I?
I mean, I'm sure you can.
Because
You
it's
gotta
cooked,
get
it's
the
being
recipe.
cooked. So would it still affect the gout though?
Have you ever made drunken chicken?
No. What's that?
It's where you set the chicken
You
up
make it
on
in the
like
pot.
the
You make
beer
it in the
bottle
bottles.
and
You make
grill
it,
it with the beer can up his butt.
huh?
Oh yeah, I've seen that
You
before.
take a whole
Yeah.
chicken and you put them upright over. You
Yeah.
put the can up his butt and put them
Yeah.
on the grill and cook them.
Yeah, I've seen people do that.
But
Hmm.
so wait? So are you pouring the beer inside? Wait, I'm a little confused, SC Johnson.
No, the whole can. You put the can of beer
Put a
in.
whole can up his butt.
Yeah.
But do you open the can or no?
Yeah,
Well,
of
yeah.
course.
Yeah, you open the can and it flavors the chicken. Mm-hmm.
What it taste like though?
I never
Chicken,
ate one. I don't know.
frog legs.
Oh, did you ever eat frog legs?
Yes, it tastes like chicken.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's a restaurant in my area that serves them on the buffet.
Shermere, but will it affect me though?
Well,
Like,
you need to go and Google what you shouldn't eat and what when you have gout. There is a list of foods you
yeah,
shouldn't
I
eat.
have the list, but this is
Yeah.
something different though. Like, cause
Oh,
I can
he's
eat
asking,
chicken.
we'll
I
cook
can
him with
eat chicken.
alcohol.
I
If
can
you're
eat
not going to
chicken, but
normally cook with it, don't cook with it when you have gout.
yeah, I'm definitely not going to cook with it now. But it sounds like an interesting dish to try if I'm not having
I
an
think it
attack.
depends on if the
But
alcohol is what causes gout, because cooking gets rid of the alcohol in the alcohol. Like when you cook it with wine
Mm-hmm.
or beer, the alcohol cooks away. You're just getting the
I've
flavor.
cooked with wine before and it hasn't affected
Yeah.
me. I've cooked with wine before and it hasn't affected me.
Yeah, I don't
There's
think
certain
the
things
alcohol.
that just like automatically knocks me right off my socks, and like mushrooms is one of those things. Like
I
I eat
love
2 or 3 mushrooms,
mushrooms.
I'm done.
Chicken marsala has mushrooms.
But I take the mushrooms out.
I love mushrooms.
Can you eat mushrooms with gout? I can't remember if it was
No, I
mushrooms.
can't eat mushrooms.
God, I like fried mushrooms from the sports bar down the road.
Now, is that only in your foot or is it going up your leg?
It's in,
The gout. Where's the gout located? Just in your foot?
Is this a regular gout attack on my pinky toe?
Oh, it's just in your toe. It's not in your whole foot. My mom gets
No,
it.
it's like half of my foot swollen.
Just be careful with that. My mom gets it in her ankles and her whole foot gets really
oh, baby
big.
Soros, I love you. Don't be mad at me. Be nice.
But do you
Put ice on that.
yeah, I'm about to go soak in the tub for a little bit.
Soak it in water. Put some ice on it.
I think baby Soros is proud that I remembered who he was.
That was pretty good. I didn't even remember that.
What?
Also, what has to be taken into consideration is that the time of the year it is winter, so that I probably wouldn't be able to try that beer thing until like the spring or the summer, to where it's like like consistently over 70 degrees. You know what I mean?
Is
Then
gout a winter thing?
well, I'm more prone to attacks if it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, it's a form of arthritis.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
What did they put you on for that? What kind of pill?
I have these small pills that I only take as needed. So I'll have to take one tonight, and then I'll try to drink a bunch of water to kind of flush it out my system. But today I didn't get up to go to the store. I washed clothes, but like I said, I was so worn out from washing the clothes that I just had to just lay down and I slept. I didn't even get a chance to get to the store because I was going to buy like soup and crackers and water and orange juice, because I try to drink orange juice every day because I don't drink milk. So you got to drink orange juice if you don't drink milk,
I'm allergic to milk.
Get some Gatorade. Drink some Gatorade. Keep yourself hydrated.
Okay, one long voice, beer and chicken you'd pick. What about beer and chocolate? Have you tried it? It's so yum. There's nothing better than beer and chocolate together. I'm just saying. Tastes good. I believe Brandon's Twitter handle is what is it? It's
Mandy, put that. If Mandy's still here, she knows. I think I can't remember.
It's give me a second.
It's a long something long. Too.
I've got the something.
Little Red, can I ask you something about Brandon? Do you think Brandon knows what he's doing?
Yes,
Because
he knows what he's
sometimes
doing.
I'm like,
Brandon's a very smart man.
He is smart. Yeah.
He is not dumb. He is not dumb at all. And it used to make me mad people thought that or would whatever because he's got what is it, cerebral palsy? He has like a speech thing, but he's not a dumb person at all.
oh, so then that means he understands me when I say, look, bro, the reason why I don't want you to come to my channel is because of blah blah. He knows what I'm saying to him. Then
he knows. He sometimes I think the way he's explained it to me is he has trouble like when he's trying to say something, sometimes it doesn't come out the way he means for it to come out, but he understands perfectly fine as far as
like one day, like he said that like he kept, and I felt bad this day too. He kept saying like, so real, you don't want me to be your friend no more, and I'm like, I'm like trying to what's your name is going at him, and I'm like, I'm not saying that, but the issue is with her. Like, how do I jump into an argument that you're having with a grown lady? Like, I don't know.
He's been like this for a long time, Real. That's nothing new. He's been like this for a long time. I mean, he would talk about Little Red, I think, once on BX's, and then he would pop over and then talk to her like he didn't do anything. He's been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, he would go for my stream. Yes, absolutely.
He went over and talked about her on BX, I think it was, and then he'd come over and act like he was her good friend. And then when Red asked him, do you think I said that? And he's like, well, I don't know. I'm like, wow.
No, he said he did think it sounded like it to me.
Yeah. I was like, what? He was on Roadhog's panel again tonight, I believe. And he was talking awful about T. He said some awful things. And then after that, he'll go to T's channel and act like nothing. I don't know why he acts like
B33. Are you on Twitter or IG? I don't want to put it in the link, but
so I guess my question to S.C. Johnson, is he knowing what he's doing, or is it, I don't even know the right words to use, because he's like, isn't he the protected person?
Well, he has some kind of disability, so I don't know if he's like that because of that, or if he just forgets, what he just did, and then he goes somewhere else. I'm not really sure. But I mean, we've told him enough times. I had to tell him one time. He goes, I don't think S.C. Johnson likes me. I go, not really. But I mean,
you told him?
Yeah, I told him.
He'll play it. He'll play it to get himself out of.
This is before anybody even ever said anything, because he just keeps on and on and on. So you would have to have dementia and not remember what you just did to do that. Maybe he has that. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Would somebody be wrong to ask him? Or
no, ask him why he can't remember that. He just say, you were just on a channel and talked about me. Then you come over to my channel and you act like you didn't. I don't understand why you're doing that. Are you forgetting that you were just on there and you talked about me, and then you're coming over here and want to be my buddy? I don't get it. I don't know. I really don't know what his disability is. I mean, I would think that would be like, I can't remember what I ate 5 minutes ago, like dementia or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's he's playing people.
No, he don't forget. He knows exactly. He absolutely knows.
He's here in Arizona with me.
Yeah, I knew that.
Because one time he wanted to link up, and I was like, well, I don't know if I gotta push him around the wheelchair.
I'm telling you, the last stream I heard,
I don't know what I didn't know what to expect.
The last stream I heard him on was after I heard AZ talking about the way he did her, and then I heard him go to the next stream, of course, was Roadhog, and he went there, and he went straight after AZ like nobody's business, and he did not. There was no doubt. There was no. He sounded like any other I'm attacking you type person. I don't know. Like I couldn't believe it. Like this is not the Brandon that I know from 2.5, 3 years ago when I met him on Steve Channel.
Mhm.
It's not the
Yeah.
same dude.
Right. He used to come to Reds all the time when she first got her channel, and he's been around a long time. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know either. I'm not getting that.
All right, y'all. I gotta go night.
Okay.
Before Baby Saurus gets booted from here. I love you, Baby Saurus.
Oh gosh, you said AZ sucks. Don't say that.
We love AZ. We love everybody.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Love you all.
Okay, love you all. Good night.
Night.
Good night, chat, and thanks for coming. And
Night,
make sure you
Jumbo.
hit that like button on your way out. If you don't like it, even hit it because that still helps her. And make a comment. Comment in the stream. And how's the algorithm?
I love
I try to
you.
act like a YouTuber.
NC Johnson's my cheerleader. Hey.
I'm the cheerleader. PR for you. How's that?
Night all.
All right. Night.